79.
Glossy right now. He glossy.
Hey, burger time. 16.
What's up, y'all? Hey, I know it's a Saturday. Y'all probably wasn't expecting this.
Y'all got going.
You know what I'm saying? Hustle Different in the building. Pre-holiday Christmas party. We're here tonight, of course. It's your boy, Dave Gray, the unofficial mayor of St. Louis. Everybody's favorite light-skinned homie. And always sitting across from me, it's my man Jay the Historian.
Man, Jay Ali in the building. Jay the Historian in the building, baby.
Jay the Historian in the building. And always across also is my man.
Pull him up.
Jay,
He
you sure he intro on the show? You boy, you over there killing it.
Yeah, he at the strip.
He excited though. I like it. Jay excited today.
Fresh as a motherfucker
Beans in the
over on
building.
Christmas.
Hey, the coach over here. We got my man Cujo in the building. You know what I'm saying? We are here once again. This our pre-holiday Christmas party extravaganza. Give me some more words to use. Spectacular.
Jackass.
All right, so
They over there showing off their outfits.
is that what's going on? Okay.
Hey, you be fresh too, cuz.
Coach got on his thongs up under his sweat.
I'm representing.
That's
I'm representing national
Drip
championship.
check.
Family all day long.
How we dripping today?
Hey, yo, we had some
National
nice.
champions. Respect. Put
We
some
had some
respect
nice
on our
weather today.
name.
Nice weather today.
Clock
nice
in,
weather today.
everybody.
Hey, bless.
Everybody go live, man. If y'all
Appreciate y'all
going
for
live,
having
you
me,
know what I'm
man.
saying?
Everybody go
I
live.
need the
Going
link.
live,
You
y'all
sent
going
it.
live. I'm talking about your Facebook live.
Go
I'm just saying, you can
Facebook,
send a
yo.
text and he gonna send it to us.
My midi. Hey, this hustle different,
You
yo.
know what I'm saying?
All right, we gonna do it.
Yeah, however you want to do
For
it.
the Christmas.
Hey,
You wanna do
Brother
it,
David.
go live
Christmas
with everybody
edition.
so that we have all the. You say what?
Hey, Brother David, they had me in the crazy room last hour, man.
Right.
You put
Hey,
yourself
well,
in
you
that
know,
That was
crazy
fun.
room.
That was fun.
You a
You
pimp.
invited
Nah,
yourself,
that was-
man.
You a
That
pimp,
was-
boy.
That was fun, man. I loved it.
He in love.
Alright, so,
No,
He
he
in
don't love these
love with
hoes.
the
He
strippers.
definitely don't love these hoes.
Alright,
If they don't
so-
do what he say, if they don't do what he say, he
Oh.
gets rid of them.
Oh, we start. This is the Christmas.
Hey, he say he met a chick at Taco Bell.
Yeah. Made up a whole scenario. He ain't met no goddamn body. That was the whole thing.
She put
he
him in
made
a
up
rap.
a whole scenario about this chick
Hey,
he had
she put him.
and put
They gave
himself
me
in
the
trouble
Hey, she
in
put-
this relationship
She
shit.
put him in a soft taco and rang his bell.
Yeah.
What the?
Say it again, T.
She put him in a soft taco and rang his bell.
Soft taco.
He didn't know what to do.
What? They fooling him up, man.
Y'all
Squished
wild.
him.
Soft taco.
Squished him to eat it. Yeah.
That's
He
crazy.
met her at Taco Bell.
You wild. Hey, Jay. You ran into Josh at the
Yeah,
mall. I posted
yeah,
on
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, man, it's cool. That was when me and my wife was talking. She was like, "Just think though, if it would have been a week ago that happened, y'all would have walked right past each other."
Right. I wouldn't even
And
know.
she said, you know, how many people you do that with? Like, you know what I'm saying? You walk right past them and you end up meeting them later or you done met them, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So that was a good one there.
Solid dude, man. That's a solid dude
There you
right
go. No, man.
Do this thing. I ain't know.
Hey, y'all, tonight we got a few people sliding through, y'all. We got to
Wait a minute.
give everybody, you know, time because it's the holiday. They around their families and all that good stuff. So I got the calls. They coming. But in the meanwhile, y'all know we got enough to. I ain't gonna even say it. I ain't gonna even get Ted started this week. We gonna actually let Ted rest this week. We gonna give Ted lungs
Ted
of
don't get
rest.
no
I think he got it.
He gonna get Ted
ready
lungs
for
of
it.
Have
rest.
some fun. I'm here. It's Christmas. I might as well. Shit. Y'all
Well,
got me
ready for
here.
Well, here, real quick, let me just go through today's sponsors, and I think Beans got a sponsor to add to. Today's sponsor, that's crazy.
You can't get it out.
Nah, man, my eyes in the way my phone usually sit, but it's all good though.
You need some glasses.
No, I got them in the. I always leave them in the car. But check it out. Today's show sponsored by Beans, one of Beans' favorite. Queso.
What? Queso what?
Queso what?
Fire
ass
queso.
quesadillas,
She
y'all.
said she is not messing with y'all till after the first of the year.
Exactly.
So,
I did try to place an order, yo.
Let her be.
Exactly.
She got to get a holiday on.
Hey, boy, that I'd
But
say
they
hands
great.
down. Them
They
was,
good.
Them was the best quesos I ever
best
had, yo.
quesos. Hey, big up Shantae and the family out there. We seen y'all on vacation. I'm glad y'all made it back safe. Happy holidays, all that good stuff.
Right.
Next sponsor is, of course, our brother. Been on the show probably past 4 or 5 weeks with us. Our brother Jay, Papa Bubble Candy Shop, second floor Galleria, new location, right outside of Macy's, across from Foot Locker. While y'all in the mall shopping, they got the fresh nachos. They got loaded nachos, loaded hot dogs, all that good
Beef
stuff.
hot dogs
They
on
got-
deck.
I didn't even know they made chicken sandwiches on croissants and all that stuff too. I did not know that.
I've been seeing the reviews. The people, if you go to the mall, I don't go to the mall, but if you go to the mall, you know you be hungry when you walking around. They say his shit is good, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm saying he got his own. He posted his own testimonies of people.
The
You know what I'm
people
saying?
been
Yeah, the people
posting
been
it. I've been
posting.
seeing
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I mean, y'all keep on doing that. You know, Holiday, you out there. Beans been out there.
Yeah.
Spending that money.
Been out there.
That's
All
all
right,
y'all
and then,
do.
another one is CCV Videography. Our brother Courtney Cross. You know what I'm saying? Big up to my brother Courtney, man. Thank you for giving us our flowers. He posted online. He wanted to give us our flowers and enjoy that. You know what I'm saying, for us. So we appreciate that, Courtney. Go ahead and say it, Mario
What's
Van
up,
Peebles.
Sticks?
Yeah, Mario Van Peebles.
He gonna give me that way.
You wild for that.
That's what he look
I'll
like.
be out in Vegas soon.
And then, y'all, we gotta take it back to one of our very first sponsors. You know, this the FCon Concrete Construction. Our man Floyd, aka Silk Smooth, was in the building. I'm gonna get him back on here. He got some updates for us. We appreciate it. I got the shirt. You see that? Look at that. My man right there. You know what I'm saying? He came out, blessed us in our early shows. So that was a beautiful thing too. Tonight coming through, I think Black Picasso. No, these are all, may show up. Black Picasso might be coming through. Our man Flint that brought the hot dogs came through, and then brought us the quesadillas, the alligator
With the
quesadillas.
moonshine?
Remember the one that had the alligator quesadillas?
Yeah,
My man Flint, Bezo. I probably did a Wire Whisper, MJ. Gonna come through tonight, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, he had on a smooth ass motherfucking Louis Vuitton sweater the other day.
that nigga
Hey,
was paying
Jay,
attention, don't he?
boy, that hat and that sweater, you was killing it. Killing it.
MJ?
Oh, my
Hey, that
God.
nigga being funny. He being funny, nigga.
Ooh, he was killing it, baby.
Hear that is?
Like,
Woo, I have to praise my guy.
He
Oh,
had,
yeah,
he had
and
the
then,
bulletproof LV on, man.
Man, that motherfucker
Bulletproof.
was smooth.
Yeah.
Woo.
No, that was a Dior. He had the.
That
Oh,
was
yeah,
a Louis
yeah,
Vuitton.
yeah.
No, I'm talking about the one he came on the show.
Yeah, on the show.
Oh, I'm
Had
talking
the
about
Dior.
what he had on the other night
Other
on this
thing.
damn Facebook.
Yeah.
G. He went live. He was out there. He was getting fresh. He was going out. But he had on
So
this
he's
Louis
getting fresh.
Vuitton drape pullover. Oh my God, it was so fly.
And then y'all, I don't know y'all remember the young lady that was starting her reality show, Miss Asia.
Yeah.
Asia baby coming through, you know what I'm saying, with Mama Security, of course, and
Hey,
a few
that's
of her
hard.
cast members.
To
You know what I'm saying?
videotape yourself every day?
You say what?
Videotape yourself every day?
Yeah, if they doing it in the house, they gonna do a house with a bunch of girls. They got.
So they got they
Yeah,
cast.
she
they got
got cast already. She
Okay,
got some people,
good,
and she's
good.
having another casting just to get some backup cast, which is
Gotcha.
cool. You know what I'm saying?
'Cause
She
you
came
always
a long
need that,
way.
yeah.
she came a long way from the time she was here when she
Awesome.
was just started. So that's a
Awesome.
beautiful thing.
Awesome. That's what's
so
up. That's
coming
what's
to, and
up.
she only what?
Man,
18,
16,
No,
or something like
18.
that.
18.
No, she wasn't even 18.
No,
I
she
don't
wasn't
think.
18.
She wasn't even 18. She
wasn't
wasn't legal.
17.
She
Well,
was
man,
16
whatever
going
she-
on 17,
yeah,
whatever
yeah.
she was. But she had a
19.
good age.
She doing
she
it,
was
though.
on her. She was on
She
her
doing
square.
it,
She-
though.
she-
Congratulations
She
to
nice
her.
young lady.
Get us some. Come on,
She's making it happen.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
making it happen.
Hey, don't move the bills here. I don't want to move, yo. Give me that bill.
All right, dig.
There you go.
Oh, there
Let me
you
get
go.
that.
Oh, yeah, he need his message bell. You hear me?
yeah,
Need the
gotta have
message
a message.
bell. We need the message
Y'all
bell.
ain't heard me. Message. Let's go.
Right.
Hey, Davey, can I give a shout out real
Yes,
quick,
sir.
man?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, I was like you said, I was at the mall yesterday, man. I want to give a shout out to my man, Brandon, man, over at Fast Fix, man. Hey, they do some very great work. They very efficient, man. They have
What type of work?
They have you in and out. They get your watches size, get your jewelry fixed, etc. They right outside of dealers. The Fast Fix right outside of dealers, first floor Galleria, man. Shout out
you
to my man.
You took your jewelry to them and got it fixed?
Yeah, like
okay.
So,
Gotcha.
So if you have any kind of jewelry, you have a watch that you want to get sized, you want to buy some jewelry, you have jewelry that needs to be fixed, you need battery replacement. They do lifetime replacement.
That's a good look.
What's the name? What's that name?
It's called Fast Fix. And my man
where?
Brandon. It's in the St. Louis Galleria,
right
outside.
I know what you're talking about.
Outside
like to walk in and walk out.
Right outside the dealers, right in front of the dealers.
So we park by dealers and walk through dealers, and it's right there.
Or you can come through the main entrance of the mall, first floor. When you make that right past the Pretzel place, they're the next right, Fast Fix, man.
But if you go in the Galleria, then you gotta go upstairs to
they fix it real fast. And my man Brandon, man,
that's why they call Fast Fix.
That's why they call Fast Fix. They've been around for a long time.
Get right to it.
They do what they do, man. They do a good job.
All right,
I
want to get a shout out to Unified Health Solutions in Home Care. If you know anybody that needed any assistance or anybody that need a job, call 314-924-9840.
What? Say it again.
314.
314.
Say it again, please.
Say it again.
I remember my boy Beans. He just paused. He said 314.
Correction. 314.
Yeah.
9.
That's called 911.
924.
Hey man, just call this number right here.
314.
And what kind of job is they getting? What kind of job?
9480. It's Unified Health Solutions.
Unified Health Solutions.
In-home care.
In-home care.
Be
It's another stand.
clients.
Say what?
No, I don't think it is another stand. I brought this is a personal.
Word up, yo.
Oh, he got
Unified
one
Health
He
Solutions.
should have one in there.
He ain't.
Sorry.
If you could set this on something, this might work.
I bombed. Yeah,
Don't do that. Don't do
Okay. Oh man.
It's Christmas.
So, hey, check it out.
It's
Christmas.
Christmas.
Check it out. You know it's
Live
Christmas
everywhere.
time. You know,
Thank y'all
coming
for
around.
being on
You
the live.
sank my battleship.
I'm gonna actually.
I did.
No, Dodo.
Hey, Coach, is there any businesses before I get into this? Any small business you want to
Not
give a
at this
shout out to,
moment.
or anybody you want to give a shout out to? Man?
Yeah, I give a shout out to me. My birthday tomorrow.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Bino!
Word up.
Happy birthday.
Hey man, happy
27 is a good number.
happy birthday, family.
Shit.
Hey, but
He
check
said
this out
shit.
though. Hey, it's a Christmas season. I know there's a lot of people out here, you know, getting all ready and all that good stuff, but Christmas done changed a little bit from when we was, you know, from what we remember. I'm gonna say it's been a while.
From when we were younger.
When we were younger, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now the question is, you know how we do this. Y'all think it's technology or economy?
Technology, yo.
Technology.
Definitely technology.
Do we have to stand in those realms
Say what?
of technology and economy?
No, I'm just saying. No, you know, as
I
long
don't know
as
how
it's.
to do it.
I mean,
a lot
I'm
of
trying to
it,
keep it. I'm
you
trying
don't
to
have
keep it
family
gauged
ties
right there.
like you used to have.
You know, you think the malls
Okay.
closing and all that stuff have something to do with the experience of Christmas?
No, I think
gotta
you
do
don't have
technology.
family ties no more.
Okay, just come on.
You say what?
You don't have family ties no more.
So I would say technology then. So I'm gonna
dead
keep it in that realm, but
Go ahead.
expand.
Go ahead and expand.
Just like my man. Go ahead, Coach. You want to?
No, I'm just saying, you don't have family ties no more. So when you think about, you don't got Gmon no more. You ain't got, like, certain things just ain't the way they used to be. So therefore, it don't make people come where you supposed to be at.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So nowadays, it's more so, which cousin cooler. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got somewhere to go, you gonna go. If you don't, you don't. You'll sit at home and watch football by yourself. Otherwise, if it's somewhere you gonna go, you gonna go. Right or wrong, cuz?
Yeah, right.
And that's why I would say to a nuance into what I was about to say, man. You're absolutely right, and that's why I chose technology. And I'm gonna tell you, technology have created a space where folks can be so informal at this point, man. Whereas Christmas meant that you had to go actually meet with people and and you know, be able to congregate with people and exchange gifts.
Engage.
Now they got Cash App, all these different ways that you can so-called present a gift to someone and not even have to engage with that person. I can go on Amazon and order you a gift and send it to you. I can go on Cash App and never see you.
It's no person. It's nothing to it.
Nothing personal. Nothing. No sentiment behind it.
I am definitely not with that shit. My family get together. I've had 1,000 or plus more when we get together every couple of years.
What's happening, King?
Reunions. I'm not playing that shit. At Christmas, you'll see if y'all come by, y'all can grab something at my mama's house. Tonio,
Building block.
Dave, they done ate my mama food growing up. That's what we do on
and
Christmas.
she can't cook. No, just
What?
And then how can you
better put some respect on my motherfucking mama name before you get bust upside your head.
And then check this out. How can you attach a feeling or a memory to something that's so informal because it's technology being used, as opposed to, hey, I got this train set for my grandmother. Hey, my dad bought me this football, so this is special to me because my dad.
We was getting together on Zoom.
But see,
we was getting together on Zoom.
But
like you can do that. Like I mean, you can't physically be
not-
around each other, but the Zoom
technology.
That
makes
ain't
it.
the same though.
I mean, but it was 40, 50 of us on the screen, bro. I mean, like what else can you
it
ask
still
for?
ain't the same. The physical.
I mean, I'm saying with people's time. You know what I mean? Like
But
So
you
it's
can't
just-
hug,
so
you
y'all
can't
saying-
hug Zoom.
I want to
But
hug
wait.
you. You can't. You
But
know,
wait,
but you.
so basically, y'all not even saying it's technology or economy. Y'all saying it's just the lack of
No,
relationships.
it's
right
the
now.
use of
I'm
technology.
just saying it's time, maybe.
Hey, Davey, the
No,
reason why I say
no,
technology, because if the technology
Makes it
wasn't
easy.
there,
Technology makes it easy.
then
I don't have to
you
go to
will
church
be
in the morning. I can get
forced
up and just watch it on
to
Facebook.
interact.
No, but my thing is that if you say that I'm your brother and you love me,
Come see me.
what the phone got to do with it?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
What the phone got to do with anything?
I feel you on that. I
What the
feel you on
computer got to do with anything?
Yeah, I
What the
feel you on
laptop
that.
got to do anything? What the any?
Okay.
If I say you're my brother and I love you, what do
I ain't seen your
technology
face in a minute.
have
Just-
to do with it?
just
So
roll
that's
up
why
on me.
I
Let me see your
asked-
face.
that's
Let me
why
see your
I
face. Let
asked
me see
those-
what you
that's-
on.
That's why I asked the question the way I asked it.
yeah.
So it's like I said, it's
Yeah.
really a personal thing. We've lacked relationship because
Of the technology.
But it's
We
not
get
the
comfortable with it.
technology.
We get comfortable
because,
with
like I said, if everybody phone shut down, if you're my brother and I love you, you're going to come see me.
Right.
If you had a million phones or whatever, that shouldn't matter. That shit should be in the bag when you pull up. All million of those phones should be with you when you pull up to see me. Now, is it because you can't come see me because you can't afford to?
I don't even know how to do this shit.
You get what I'm saying? It could you know, because you can't say, just say if you live in Georgia and your people live in Mississippi, and you physically can't afford to do it, that would be
But you know
the
what
economy
happens?
That's what the
side.
Zoom for, though.
You know what happens when you talk
But
to
no,
a
I'm talking
person?
about kill the tech. If you're my brother, let's talk on the basis.
No,
that
you
if
said if you was in Mississippi.
Right, but-
I love you, and I just want to see your
But
face.
if you could afford to just come see me,
If I can afford to come see you, I'll come to see you.
right?
Because when, sometimes that face to face, it means something. It shows that when we get together as family reunions and everybody get together and we all hanging out, just us as homies.
Right.
It means something when we're hanging out with each
Right.
other. It does.
The camaraderie.
Nigga, the showing up, nigga. I could
Yeah,
be any
I can't
motherfucking
really
word,
see
G.
you. I
I got
can't
a lot
really
of shit
see
I
you.
could be doing.
I
You understand
took
what
my
I'm saying?
time out,
But I
nigga.
took my time out, nigga, to come
Me,
show
my
you
kids,
niggas.
my wife, my
Yeah,
whatever the fuck
that's
it is. Like, yeah, for sure.
So the whole thing is that like this show wouldn't be the same if we was doing it on Zoom.
Right. Exactly.
But what if we was in
No,
COVID?
you gotta-
We had to
you
start
gotta be
on
in the
Zoom.
room.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just fucking
but
with
you
you.
get what I'm
just fucking-
saying.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just using. No, I ain't sure. You know, I'm
gotta
not
be in
using
the
that.
room.
I'm not using
Yeah.
that as a big thing. I'm just throwing that
Yeah.
out there as far as some. For us, it's more. I think it's more that, like y'all saying. I get it. The technology has spaced us out to where we comfortable without. We're not seeing
Isn't that when
grandma
podcasts
because
got
we could
big
see.
during the COVID though, when people had to sit around? I'm saying now we
Yeah.
get the camaraderie, but ain't that?
Yeah, I
how
mean
it
that was a
all-
big springboard for it when it happened. You know what I'm saying?
So now
Yeah.
that people are getting together
You gotta
and
scoot
making
up on the mic,
podcasts, now that's why it's blowing up like that. Because people are actually sitting in rooms and not on Zooms no more.
Right.
That's okay.
In rooms and not in Zoom.
Gotcha.
Right, room
It's
not
the
in
same
Zoom.
motherfucking
I mean, but that's what it
That's
is,
what
though.
it
Like
is,
you
though.
saying, I guess what the realness, the
Right, I'm just saying as far as like that's what I mean as far as like the Christmas thing. Well, go ahead, Jim. Go ahead. What you?
I just said the money changed the game.
on the
As far
podcast
as-
thing.
No, I'm
No,
just
as far as people wanting to like
I've been
for
doing
Christmas.
I've been doing it for years,
right.
but I didn't have that number because our close friend, our close relative got killed.
Right.
But every time I see him, no matter what, it's love. But this is what I do every day. I might miss a day or two. Everybody in my phone, I call them. I call them every time. Hey, bro, if I don't call you, I'm texting you. I'm just checking on you, bro. Love you. That's all I'm telling you. I don't get a phone call from none of them. I love all my brothers. I just turned 51 Thursday.
Well, you do know that some guys don't know
Happy
how to give
belated,
that
bro.
emotional
Appreciate it.
support
Appreciate
back to you.
Yeah,
Later
but
birthday.
no, it ain't,
That's
it ain't,
just-
it ain't-
Birthday, Jim.
They don't. It's not that they don't want to. They just genuinely
Hey,
don't
hey, Jimmy,
know
I feel you.
how to
And
give
that's all
that
I'm
That's what I'm
love
saying.
back to you
I
on
tell
a
it-
regular text message like they would do. They brawl.
What's happening,
I'm
y'all?
from the.
know
I
that
tell
Sunday.
everybody.
Yeah, but it
that-
ain't the same type of love though.
Yeah, I tell
It is the same type of
No,
love. Love is
it
love.
is, but it
No,
ain't
it ain't
because
that,
because it
bro.
ain't
You
it
don't
ain't
see
no
this
reason that I
Well,
have to
pre-Merry
talk to
Christmas
you
holiday,
every day
guys.
to let you know that I give a
Party.
fuck about
No,
you.
no, no. He's
Come on,
saying
man.
that
I say
when he
every other
takes it
couple
out,
days. I
some,
send it
they
out.
don't send it
They-
back
They-
sometimes.
Some of them do.
Some of them do, some of them don't.
But what I'm
That's
saying
all I
is,
was saying. And there be timing with everybody.
what I'm saying is what I said about like money. This whole city raised me. I'm from the west side. Even though everybody say I think I'm from the north, but I'm from Simple and West.
That's
You know what I'm
what's up.
saying? This whole I done touched every
Simple and
brother
Well.
from the north to the south to the west. We don't have no east. That's East St. Louis, Illinois.
Right.
This whole city raised me. I know damn near half of this whole city. But what I'm saying is when you start getting that money, you feel like sometime you bigger. You up my bad. You up here now. I ain't gotta call them, they gotta
Say
call
that.
me. Some people play that. Some people
Right.
play that game because they feel they got a little more money than you. But bro, when you need something, like, hey dog, I need you to help me do this, I'm there.
Say that.
I feel like this, bro. Like I telling Dave, the game that I came up on, this shit ain't the same. Period. We hate on each other so bad.
Right. Ain't nobody taking
For
Miss
what? I
Jackson
don't care.
trash out.
If I seen them now and I seen
sure.
them in the Benz or something, I'd be like, damn, bro, I like that one. I ain't want to walk off and be like, whoa, whoa, this and that. But understand this. Why am I jealous of him? Because he driving the Benz.
Right.
I don't know what this man do.
Definitely.
But guarantee if I feel like I want to go get it, I'm going to go get it. I can't live in that.
motivation.
Yeah, I gotta. That's like I tell
Don't
them.
hate on them.
Everybody I heard be like, when the younger guys see me,
It's
they
being
think I still be in the streets.
amongst strength.
No, that's not for me being in the streets.
Being
I took
amongst
care of
strangers.
myself. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's so crazy because I know him. Been knowing him for years, been knowing him for years. Like I said, his face look familiar. You know what I'm saying? But me and him ain't never had a problem. Me and him never had a problem. I see y'all and be like, what's up, bro? You such and such. All love to you. But what kills me about certain brothers, you mad because he done smashed this chick. So, I mean, now let me reverse that. You smashing this chick that he used to smash. So
That's past
You
tense.
see, it's past tense, but that's what a lot of the beef is about, bro. In these streets,
You know where I'm finna go with that family. Hey,
That's-
family, I'm glad you
that's
said
a lot of
that.
beef
about
in the streets.
I'm glad
Talk
you
about
said that because, and I'm not to storm this back up, family, but man, it sounds so identical, fam. We were having a conversation. It's not to get. I don't want to get you back excited.
Come on.
I
yeah.
said one of the
Why?
reasons
Why?
why.
Why?
I say one of the reasons why a Black Wall Street type of setup will not work because, and we can play the video back. It's on video. I said because somebody gonna get mad because he hit my chick, and that's gonna keep those two money teams from coming together, especially if you at the top of it. They
What-
so petty
That's some
over
St.
there.
Louis
But that's what
bullshit,
that,
though.
that's not
But
what you
what
just
it-
said.
yeah, but what-
let me
I'm-
say
Go ahead,
let me
bro.
say this. Let me say this.
Mm-hmm.
When it come to making money in this city, right? One thing for sure, two things for certain. You gotta have every part of every nigga that come from this city.
Because it don't work. if you
Expound
don't
on
have
that.
You gotta have
It's
a
gotta be
Crip,
like
you gotta have a
Voltron.
blood. You gotta have a Deuce. You gotta have a
Everybody.
folk. You gotta have
Everybody.
a Vice Lord. You gotta have every one of them.
Okay.
But see, you can't.
What about
No,
this?
no, no.
Especially
Let
if
me-
you got
let me-
a
let me-
product
let
or
me-
you
let me-
trying to
let me
get
complete.
something out or
Let me
listen
complete.
to
I want him to
yeah.
cook. I want him to cook the cake.
Look, I come up on King's Highway and Lillian, bro.
Okay.
We different.
They get
Real
down.
north to me.
We stood on the roof to watch the police come from
You know what I'm
National
saying,
Bridge or West Florissant. And Uncle tell you, right or wrong.
Right.
So when it comes to making money, it's about building up a team. Power is real. People that think in that format is real, and you from you spent a lot of time in Chicago just like I have. So
Because most of the time you come in with a product that you have to come to get into the streets.
So you got a point.
first.
I understand where you're going with that.
So
with
you
the
have to
Chicago
create what he's talking about.
you got to
in order
create
to
a movie. You got to create a scene. You got to just like this hustle different, right?
There you go.
So in this room right now, don't none of us do nothing illegal,
Nah.
but we make our money. What is the difference of the hustle?
Trying to actually do
It's not. It's being focused on something. Pay attention to what your business is. Being spectacular in what that is. And making it be more than what you gonna make it gonna be by yourself. Because you're gonna bring him in. You're gonna bring him in. That's why we
But see,
start dealing in
the
different
difference
things.
of what I mean. See, when I came up in this game here in St. Louis, I started. It had to be like maybe it was before the crack hit. I was out here young, but when we came out, we had my partner had, and I say this is old now. A couple of my partners not here, may you rest in peace. But
Blessings.
each one of us, I ain't gonna say each one of us, but out of the three of them, all three of them had plugs. When I mean plugs, they had plugs. So it was five of us. If one of us fell off,
Everybody always has somebody back.
here you go. You know what I'm saying? That game out here ain't like that no more. There's no loyalty in this game no more, bro. The game, I was talking to a young guy the other day. I said, damn, what you making? I make about a couple of thousand. Nigga, that ain't no money. We was making $10,000, $20,000 a day, bro. Selling stones. When I mean we were selling stones. We might sell an ounce or two, but we were selling stones. We could run through a whole bird less than an hour. And this is real talk. This is
Facts.
2917
I'm
North
telling
Teller.
you.
The Shannon family. This true story.
Whoa, wait a minute.
This
Don't
true
do
story.
that. Hey, cut this shit out.
Hey man, this old, bro. This old, bro. This old. This old, bro.
I remember them
I
guys.
ran with
Talking
him.
about, I remember. Goddamn,
Shit.
Tony, you just gonna validate the
Hey.
shit on the G on
Hey,
the
bro.
Hey, them niggas.
Let's hey, since I'm talking about that, since you film, let's talk about that for real. Lake Shop.
Hey, please. Hey.
Hey, bro.
Hey. I got my own Lakeshore story. King's Highway and Lillian all day.
What's up,
Hey,
bro? Yes, sir.
We ain't gonna do that though. That's not what we do.
This is a Christmas party, y'all.
No, I'm just
Can I get a candy cane?
No.
Hustle different is real.
no,
Hustle
no,
different is real.
No, this is what I'm saying, y'all. Y'all not understand what I'm saying. This is a conversation for another time.
Yes, sir.
All right,
all.
y'all.
We got
This is Christmas is 2 days away.
There
You know what I'm
go.
saying?
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all talking about
Joy.
some.
To
but
the
then
world.
some
It's
Why
not,
you don't have no
and we
music
went away
queued
from
up? Why you don't have no
technology.
music, holiday
We went away
music
from
queued
its
up?
technology or economy, fucking up Christmas
Right.
to
Technology,
back
technology.
I'm
to
finna
back
smoke on this
to
candy
way back.
cane.
You know what I'm saying?
Why you ain't
You
got
know
no
what I'm saying?
holiday
Hey, but one
music
thing I'm
queued
gonna
up?
tell you is this, when it comes to being alive at my number and being alive with men around me and the caliber that y'all are, it's the blessing of life. You hear me? We able to sit in the room. We able to build. We able to talk about real life situations. We able to bring everything that we need to get ready for 2024 amongst men, cause we about business.
So
We ain't
how's
about
your-
playing.
2024 gonna
Hey,
kick
it was a
down the
box.
door.
We came out of a-
brand new everything.
Well, we came out of a bricked
We
box.
building different bricks.
We came out of a brick box and we built different bricks, and we've been able to create situations for ourselves that allow.
Nigga, you came out that baby carriage with all that cotton in that mug.
Yeah,
I used to hate Christmas when I was a
Sheep
kid.
cotton.
Man.
I did. My mom and
My
daddy
birthday
was
is the
good to
21st.
me. So on
It
this
is on
on this
Christmas Eve.
Man
Christmas,
in the morning.
at the
It's
beginning of
tomorrow.
this podcast, T, I'm gonna tell you because I'm finna go home to my mom and daddy as soon as we leave this
Man,
motherfucker.
my mom used to play with me sometimes.
My mom and daddy
man.
is good to me.
She be like, nah, you can't get
Word
no,
up.
your birthday too close to Christmas.
Oh, yeah, you get it like that.
Shit. I did.
Hey, y'all remember the mall used to open at like
That was your
7
place,
in the
though.
morning.
Which one? Which mom? though?
Northwest
Northwest
Plaza,
What you
dog.
mean?
Hey man, somebody told.
Like on Jordan Day.
What?
I remember
that was
being
my
there.
first business
I
at
remember
16
bro.
in the
I
mall.
told a young
Hold
guy
on,
that
wait,
he used to be out
So,
doing
so,
mall. They
so
didn't believe me.
if
Right.
you
That's
wasn't,
what
if
the
you what, if you wasn't buying your shoes from this nigga here,
Oh,
you was
dang.
locked up.
Wow.
Why?
He said, "Wow."
I said, wow.
Yeah,
No, I'm
that's
dead
the truth.
serious.
That's the
was
truth. He
locked
can vouch
up.
for that
Dead
too. He can
serious.
vouch for.
You didn't
Oh,
have
so
to
I
If you was
early,
buying
did
anything
you?
outside
The
of a
court?
Timberland, nigga,
Nah,
you
soon as
saw
I-
that
He's talking about
nigga.
after the course.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
talking about
it's
after the
course.
course.
Yeah, it's after the course.
Okay.
Hey, remember
Well,
I
I'm
found my
older
first
than you.
credit card
Yeah, I'm
number?
younger than you.
Hey,
Hey,
You
those
talking
them
about the
King
after the
Griffies,
course.
nigga.
When you was
oh, when I
Foot
was I went to Foot
No.
Locker.
You was the motherfucking
Davey,
shoe
Davey
man.
go all the way to
I worked
athlete's
at,
foot.
I worked at
Athlete's
tattoo
foot,
shop.
baby. From Athlete's
I
foot.
remember
Hey,
Davey go all the way
hey,
from athlete's foot. They might think I'm young and all, man. Look, I am young.
Hey.
I'm only 23.
Dave, you remember?
I remember
Hey,
that.
Dave, you remember when the
But
store
listen,
used to come to us?
That's why it's
Christmas.
good.
Christmas.
That's why it's
Come on, man. Store
good.
used to come to us on
We
Christmas.
all fought with
Here's
each other,
what's
but
the
that's
store.
why
Hey,
it's
bro,
good. Argue, but that's
I ain't
why
gonna lie
it's
to
good
you.
be friends.
Me and my brothers
And-
made
and-
Premier jewelry store what it is today.
I was just saying that's you.
Man, I forgot about
You
those days.
you get
Drugs at
old,
the, shoe store.
but that's why it's good to keep
That
friends.
nigga said every shoe
You know
store.
what I mean? Because
Oh, boy.
everybody
Man,
go through
everyone,
different
athletes,
shit.
foot,
I be like,
foot
Chip,
locker.
get them
Especially
Oh, look.
jobs and shit like that.
Like, where
we
you
done
go?
been to shoot
Well,
Yeah.
man, all that
Plug
motherfucker
me,
shit.
bro.
Yeah.
I said,
Hey, I get Chip just to come shopping at my crib. Not
Chip,
even
Chip,
spending
the
no
state-
money.
The state rep chip?
Nah.
Oh, who y'all talking about?
Probably not. My
One
family.
day we grew up
Yeah.
with.
Your ass always gotta go so far.
Man, don't it?
Hey, Davey, tell
Hey,
him, tell him
y'all
what the
say
tell him
that
what the
nigga
jewelry
way
store.
over
Though. I'm
here.
gonna really bring a blast from the
That
past.
nigga in New York.
Tell him what the jewelry store where cats used to go to, man, in Northwest Plaza, man, was Shin.
Shims.
Oh,
Yeah, I used to work
That
it.
the one in the front? when
No,
you
that's
first
the one
went
down the
in?
walk. That's the one down the hall.
On the left, on the left
Down the
side.
hall.
We're in the
Down
gallery
by,
right now.
Where Harold Penner and all that is.
Motherfucker,
Down
the
it,
hall.
down the hall,
Down the hall.
on the left.
I
Or in
worked
the middle,
there.
I mean, in the
Oh,
middle.
yeah, no, down at the end, on the far end where
I bet you this
Right,
nigga,
Famous
right
was
by
like-
Journeys. Right by
yeah, the
Journeys.
famous hall.
On
this
that
nigga
side.
Jay had more jobs than all of us put together.
Who?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I go where the money
You ain't
is.
had a
Hold on.
job,
But I swear for God, when you working at Foot Locker, man, too?
Yeah.
That's what we talking about.
That's what we talking about.
I went from
but you
athlete
work
Yeah.
to
at
athlete.
Athlete Foot, too.
Yeah, I went from
That nigga
athlete
work
to
athlete
Yes, and that was the manager. Man, that nigga get
That's
shoes.
what I'm saying. But you
Anybody.
had
Then I
on two
left.
different uniforms. You had one time I seen
Yeah,
you have on one,
yeah.
then you had a different on.
with the wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
You needed
recruited
some
me.
specials that night. You text him too, didn't you? Because
We ain't have
that's
text.
all you had to do was text him.
We had that.
They
This
had
way back.
beepers and shit then.
No, this before beepers.
Right.
Yeah, that was before
Beepers.
Beepers.
Before beepers.
So we had to walk in. Yeah, sure
That's when you
did.
could still go down
Hey,
to the
dude.
motherfucking
Do
the
y'all-
video game spot.
Teddy ain't never been to North.
It's called the tilt.
Hey,
Talking about the
y'all
tilt.
think the
Which
new
one?
kids still
Are you talking
believe
about
in
Northwest Plaza?
Yeah.
believe in
I
Santa
owned my
Claus?
first, that was my first business.
So
That-
Yeah, I think these new wave kids, the new
No.
generation, believe in Santa
There's
Claus.
no way.
Hell no. They don't believe in no Santa
They can do
Claus
too
no
much
more.
research, man.
They believe in their
Yeah.
motherfucking daddy.
I
And
ain't.
everybody
Hold
here
on,
say
let's not,
that.
don't
Nah.
stop.
Man,
Don't ruin it for the
My kids
For the
don't
kids
believe
that
it.
like Santa
I
Claus,
ain't
man,
tell
don't
my
do
son
that,
that
y'all. Don't
shit,
do
They
that.
believe in their
Don't do
daddy.
that. Don't do
Hold
that.
up,
I just
okay,
thought about it.
hold
One
on,
mic,
what's-
one mic.
what's-
Believe in your
But
daddy.
it's adult shit, so it don't really matter.
Hey,
Yeah, believe in your
Teddy,
daddy.
Order in the
Hey,
corner. I'm like a full order in the corner.
Teddy don't want to tell nobody that because damn,
How we
he used
gonna
to
go
have,
around?
he used to have good experience on
Santa
Santa
Claus.
Claus. Damn,
Yeah.
Ain't you heard?
Ain't that a bitch? What you trying to say,
I
Teddy?
found
When
some
you
Santa
stop
Claus
believing
when I
in
called
Santa
him
Claus,
a
Come
couple
on,
of shit.
yeah.
When you stop
Come
believing
on,
in Santa
everybody
Claus.
get his
I never believed in Santa Claus.
You
I've
don't
been
want
working since
nobody-
I was 12 years
So
old.
why you want to keep the motherfucking lie going?
It's
then?
just
Right,
kids.
nigga.
I just
No,
some
fuck
bullshit,
that.
but,
My
you know,
ass.
yeah,
Why the
you're
fuck?
right.
I don't
Right.
believe in telling little lies.
Right, you know
If
what
I'm gonna
Santa
tell a
Claus
little lie
love.
to my kids, what the fuck kind of nigga am I? That's the most important thing to me in my
You're
life.
right, bro. You're right. You're right.
Like real talk, bro.
On some spiritual shit and
That's
on
just like a
some-
nigga saying I love my girl and you cheating on her. You ain't gonna do me no better.
I'ma
I'ma
give
give
y'all
another
this.
nigga you don't know.
I give y'all a curveball. Here, I'm gonna give y'all a curveball. Jay.
Right about that, boy.
That's just real talk.
Hey, Jay.
There's a lot of
Fucking
character
wrong,
flaw
too.
in that. It's a lot of character flaw in what you
Bro,
just said.
if I'm gonna
That
fuck
nigga,
my
hey,
bitch over.
He on that relationship.
Hey,
shit.
Jay.
I'ma
Look.
fuck
Jay.
No,
Jay, listen.
no, fuck you over.
But
Hey,
they-
this for you. This for you.
Fuck you
Right.
over just like I fuck her over.
Okay.
Cool. Calm down.
What up? What up?
No, I'm just saying. That's
Hey,
crazy.
he turned into Cujo, the real Cujo.
Calm
Wow.
down, bro. You
What you-
down with her,
What
boy.
you got? What you
Nah,
got
that
for
be,
me, David?
That be wrong to me.
Is a
And we be friends with these
hey
niggas.
Jay, is a thick nickel still a dime?
though. Nope.
What?
Hell no.
A thick nickel.
What we talking
Hey,
about?
you
For
got
a
This for
currency
you.
or a woman?
Woman. This for you.
you got two thick nickels. You got that.
Hey Jay.
Now, if you got two
Hey,
of them,
hey,
Hey, two are better than one.
hold on. If you got two of them, then hey, I'm with it
I
now.
mean,
You
had
got
a
two of
question.
them,
Look at
one of
my
them do what you want
I
them to
had
do.
one for
Hey,
him. Look.
he made. Hey, I had to sit back and. I'm
You
thinking
thought about it,
myself.
didn't
Yeah,
you?
I'm
You thought
like,
about it,
yeah.
didn't you? Okay,
Cause he
then.
threw me with that one.
Yeah. I had to think too. Like,
I'm
wait
sitting
a
back.
minute.
I'm sitting back
Two
like.
knuckles.
Yeah.
That's why I had to lean back in the chair. Like, hold on, did he?
Hey, this hustle different.
I'm teeter-tottering
This
on the
hustle
two.
different. You ain't
Yeah,
gonna take
it's
two
organic.
nickels.
I'm taking two.
No,
A thick
it's
nickel.
a thick nickel.
A thick nickel is
Still
a
a
thick
dime.
nickel.
No, is a thick
Nah,
nickel
I'm
still
gonna
a
take two
dime?
nickels
She's
instead of a
five.
thick nickel.
She's still a
What?
five.
It's two thick nickels
You
still a
take
dime.
two.
Nah,
You
a
take
thick
two
nickel.
That's what you're saying.
Two thick nickels ain't a dime?
So if she
they treating you
if
right,
she
two
got
thick
all the
nickels-
right
Oh, you
things,
talking about
Hey, and guess what?
No,
They both could be from a horror movie.
No,
Hey,
that
he
don't
ain't
mean
no
shit,
pimp.
dime.
He don't know what
mean
you
shit,
do.
dime.
They
Listen,
both could be
on
from
this
a
other
horror
show,
movie.
he was just
I
pimping like a
Hey, hey,
motherfucker.
he don't know
No,
what you.
it doesn't.
He don't know what
It
two
doesn't.
Oh
thick
my
nickels-
God! Now
Hey,
you go go.
He don't know what two thick nickels
It
is.
doesn't
Hey,
make
nah.
a dime for real.
It doesn't.
It don't.
It
You
doesn't.
give me five
But
ones,
if
damn.
you say
nigga.
I got, do I have two
no,
thick
no,
nickels?
what?
The
no,
girl is just two thick nickels.
No,
Give me
no,
five
just
twos, I
where
got
y'all
a
getting the
dime,
two
damn.
from?
Yeah.
I asked a question. I
Next
said,
one, next one.
is a
No, no,
thick
no.
is a thick nickel still a dime?
No.
Okay. All right.
No, because it's a
Five.
nickel.
It's a five. It's a nickel. It's a nickel.
Hey,
But I can get dime
look,
performance out
hey,
of
yeah,
it.
this is called the Christmas curveball. We're gonna get back on Christmas in a minute.
Christmas
Look,
curveball.
see, I got some buzz. Look, check this out.
Shoot 'em
though.
out.
If you found out 20 years later your best friend was a male cheerleader in high school, would you stop fucking with him?
shit. Yeah. Hey, no, I ain't gonna stop fucking with him.
Hey, yeah, man.
I ain't gonna do that. That's, we're not
Nah,
discriminatory.
man, that's my homie. Man.
That's my don't. I mean,
Hey,
That ain't got nothing to
I
do
wish
with
this
it.
was drink
I ain't going to the
champ.
gym
Hey,
with the nigga, but you
hey,
know.
long as the nigga splitting on turf, he ain't splitting on no nigga.
You know why?
man.
You know why, man? Because you can find out a lot of stuff,
Hey.
man. But
Hold
that
up,
ain't one of the
Hey,
worst
hold up.
ones.
See, Dave, he threw me, man, because.
Hey, but he playing
He say
pussy
he
all
threw me.
day.
Hey,
He
long,
say he threw me.
hey, long as he splitting on turf and he ain't splitting on no nigga. You hear me?
Damn, Tony.
And let my
you
family,
got-
and let
I
family work.
just visualized.
Let
what
Jimmy
you
work.
said.
What
Damn.
he just said, I went to.
But yeah, think about it.
Then I kept hearing, but
You thought about it.
then when somebody certified it, I was just like he said. I was like,
You done had that shit happen, ain't you, man?
That's what I'm saying. I'm
You done
explaining.
had that shit happen, man.
Hey, when I'm talking about in the
Hey,
same
that
room,
nigga
Hey,
ain't just
bro.
splitting on turf.
He was.
If
Him
he,
was a
if he
sheep.
a high school cheerleader, think about what he playing
But
with
he
all
wasn't.
day.
But he wasn't a high school. Listen, he wasn't a
It's
high
the
school.
way the
He
thing-
wasn't a high school cheerleader.
I mean, that's
He
the
was
way I
just
think about it.
Somebody
He's still an
regular, like
athlete.
we was sitting there, like we sitting there having the
I
game,
would
you
think
know, rapping.
that you could.
But it came and I was
that's
like,
not how the,
Now, if he coming
but I
through
don't
like
look at it
50
different.
red,
though,
he's
man. I don't look at
wrong.
it no different.
Okay.
that's not how it
Hey
works.
Ted, this one here is a curve. This is a curveball for you, but I think it's right up your alley. How do you feel about kids not being old enough to buy liquor, but old enough to buy guns?
Damn.
Y'all
You
let
know,
Ted go first on this one. Y'all let
Here's the
Ted go
here's the
first
problem
on
with that. Here's the problem with that. We have a government system that has. I mean, it's a government system that made that legal. So I don't really know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that because that's a real sensitive subject depending on what type of family. See, everybody's family has been through some shit with that type of shit. You know what I mean? So with the military being fucked up, gun violence being fucked up, and both. You know what I mean? So, or everybody done had a good situation. You know what I mean? That you done seen. So I don't know. I
Man,
can't
all the
really
morals,
say.
the morals are gone, man. That's the problem.
The what now?
The morals, they morals.
Right.
Morals.
You know,
Everything gone, you know.
Come on, man. We just like he just
It's
said
called Overtime Studios,
about the
3919.
old enough.
Overtime
I mean,
Studios,
not old enough to buy no
3919.
liquor, but
Yeah.
old enough to get a gun, right?
Yeah.
So you think about that. You giving a kid that's 18 years old, ain't never been trained, up under a lot of stress, probably still living up under their mom
Yeah, I
and
know.
daddy, how
I
old
know.
are they? And you give them a gun. I'm 18. I can't wait
But
till I'm
liquor,
17.
listen. Here's the reason why. Here's the reason why I'm torn in the situation. Black folks were never at the beginning of Prohibition, so we were never able to take advantage of it like the powers that be. And I'm gonna keep it just that simple. Here's the reason why I say that to you. The beginning of this marijuana thing, black folk are able to take a business and take charge in some forms of business to where we all can make money in some shape, form, or fashion because they're going to do it just like they did liquor. Now, the gun thing is something that's totally opposite of that because at the end of the day, we have created these ghettos that these kids and that these people and that these families and that these old ladies and that these people who are making money have to protect themselves because shit happens.
I won't comment on that, but I'm gonna
So
leave
I'm not
Christmas
opposed to
stuff,
not
so.
having a gun. I got
No,
mine.
You can comment on it. I just
I
said
got
there's
mine.
a lead, let him, lead.
But at the end of the day, I don't want it to seem like this Christmas shit with running around with AKs is okay, bro. That's not okay. Hold on.
Teddy
Let me
over
go back to
filibustering.
this. Let me go back to this.
That's why
If
I
a
let-
coach,
Make your point. Please.
if a
Make your
coach,
point.
if a coach,
Filibuster.
if a coach
No,
has to have a gun on him while he's coaching a sport in an area,
Something wrong.
something's wrong. As parents and as a community, we are accepting it. And part of it is because everybody's scared because you don't know what a motherfucker gonna do. So I don't have I'm not a one-sided or another on the issue at all, but everybody just be careful. Just be careful.
No, I'm just saying. So
Passionate about it, Teddy. I
What's
feel
your point?
You're
But-
right, though.
but-
You're right,
So
though.
18.
Right.
I mean, so like I said, old enough to buy
All
a gun.
jokes
old
aside,
enough
he's
to
right.
buy
I want to hear his
They
point.
sending him to war, bro. My son is 19. I just posted a picture of him. He just came back, bro. I'm telling you, and it's real because
Mine sitting in
he could have been
Israel right
fucked
now.
up out there. My baby could have been fucked up out there. That's why I said small wins every day because he came back to me. I'm grateful for that.
Mine sitting in the middle of Israel war.
Man, I'm telling
sitting
you,
there
bro.
for
So,
100
but
some days.
they young.
Yeah.
So how can I
Wow.
say no when that
The
same
military is okay in it.
okay? You know,
Okay,
what
I
I'm-
got you. I got you.
I
That makes
lived
sense.
off of it,
That
too,
makes
so-
sense. That
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense. That
You
makes
know
sense.
what happened, dog?
Max
That
wife's in the
ass whooping
military.
left.
That makes sense.
What they say?
That ass whooping left.
that ass whoop.
That ass whooping when them people came in and say you can't whoop your kids no more, it's abuse.
Yeah, it's fucked
That's
up
what
and
happened, bro.
everything.
Cause they got a whole now.
Don't
You
get
know,
me started.
but that's us though. See, I sent my kids to them privileged ass schools where them folks told them that we can't whoop their ass, and they thought that I couldn't whoop their ass. Then when I body slam your ass, then you just mad, and you understand what I'm saying? So, it's. But we wanted that better. It's just like when we were talking about back a couple shows ago. Why are we sending our kids from the public school, from city, to the county? It's no different.
So with that being said, right?
No, wow.
I'm a North Side nigga. I went to Kirkwood though,
I know.
cause I played football.
Yeah, because that's
Right.
when they put the
D-Seg in.
D-Seg in.
So with
They
that
wanted
being
you.
said, I learned the best parts of life. Cuz went to Kirkwood too.
Man, we had
I learned the
you
best
go.
parts of life going to Kirkwood.
But we
There
had
you
the
go.
best. We had some
I
damn
agree.
schools, damn good city schools, man. We had some what
Yeah.
what happened?
But the problem was what we all faced with.
no, the problem was when they-
Drugs, crime, gang banging, so on. I grew up in the 70s, 80s.
I did too.
Early 90s. You know what I mean? I was a big gang banger.
Me too.
You know what I mean? I love your color too.
Me too, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when it boils down to it, you gotta progress. And you gotta be able to put your kids in the right place. I got a son that's a freshman in college, full ride football scholarship, and he a man too.
Yeah, but you gotta understand this, bro. And I'm gonna lead with this so Dave can say his next thing. Understand this, bro. I told Dave the same thing. The way the city look is my generation's fault.
Our fault.
Yeah, our generation fault, bro. That's
Most
my
definitely.
because my grandfather.
I agree.
I'm gonna say this quick. My grandfather moved here in 1950. He was about the third black person to move in the city of St. Louis. They taught my old dude the morals. The morals was passed down. Every type of dope had been out, except for crack. It's been out. I mean, crack wasn't out.
Yeah, but
they was free basing. What's his name was trying. But understand this: when crack hit the street, it kind of wiped out our community. Because guess what?
Because you niggas took advantage of it.
No. Actually, let me take that back. When crack hit this,
That's what you just said.
No.
We fucked it up.
No, when crack hit the street, St. Louis wasn't messed up. Guess what changed St. Louis?
Gangbanging.
When colors came out.
Yeah,
When I tell you, didn't I tell this story? I told that same story.
That was that. Hey, look, and I'm one of them babies. You heard me?
Just the gang,
Hey, listen.
culture. You think?
Listen.
Just,
No,
not
it-
the drugs.
No,
Not the drugs.
drugs
The drugs
didn't
didn't have
do
nothing
Gang
to do
culture
with it.
did
Drugs
that.
didn't do it. When colors
When the
hit,
gangs
Scarface.
came, dope
Listen,
came.
bro.
Scarface.
When Colors came out, we went to Union Station movie theater.
So
Niggas came out
Listen,
claiming colors.
listen. On my life, I sized up that year. I was in the 8th grade. I chose my size.
what school was you in?
North Kirkwood Middle School.
Oh yeah.
Knifer.
You was in the
They
nice
call it
school.
Knifer.
No,
Nah,
That's not
Knifer
North.
was the
Knifer
grade
was
school.
North.
But Knifer is one of
North
them.
on Manchester.
Knife for the grade
Manchester.
school.
Knife for the grade school.
Grade school.
Okay. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead, cook.
bro, I
man.
came
No.
out 11, bro. I joined at 11, not her.
I was in the
I
8th
went to the
grade.
jungle in Cali.
Guess what?
What
My
you mean
brother
you
from the
joined at
jungle.
11? What you
At
mean?
11 years
No,
old.
listen.
The gang?
Yeah.
My brother
And
from the
moved to
jungle.
California?
No, I went. It was a lot of people. I ain't gonna mention names. Was a blood from Cali here at Barron for a while. I met him.
That's
Got
St.
cool
Louis
with
talk
him.
right
I
there.
always had on red. He
Because
like,
it was a
"Damn,
gang. Because it's because
You always
you
got on
talking
red,
about
what you
always
claim?
talk the gang.
Nah, bro.
He talked totally different.
We grew up in the midst of. We grew up
Yeah.
in. We grew up in.
the midst of when
in
the
the
blood
mid.
was
Hold on,
already
listen.
hurt.
No, be honest with me, bro. We grew up in the midst of being East Coast or being West Coast when music came into play. When I was a baby, and just like when he was a baby, and you was, and you was, and you was, and you was, we was.
I know you talking
We was
about
listening
too.
to Kiss.
I ain't gonna say it out
We
here.
was listening
I
to
know
ZZ
exactly
Top.
what you're talking
We was
about.
Oh
listening to,
yeah.
we was listening to,
Off Xbox. X. What was the video thing that night?
Oh, the box.
Talking
The
about
box.
59. When
That
the
was
59.
photo
we
box.
listened
But
to
see,
music.
But see, y'all gotta
Right.
remember too.
But you had East Coast guys, and you had West Coast guys. Me,
West
I'm a
Coast was
Tupac
the
baby.
gang banging culture.
I
came
grew
with
up in the
that.
color gang.
But see, I don't know why I thought that the drug was more important than the gang
No,
bang.
the color was.
Gang, when the gangs came, the dope came.
Yeah.
The
But
dope,
see, I
the
was-
dope
you know,
came
y'all-
first.
I-
Dope was
listen,
He
the
wasn't
first.
in there. He
I
wasn't
wasn't in
in
it.
Always been here,
Listen,
but it
I
got
was working
tough.
at
Yeah.
12. I owned my
Hey.
first business at 16. My family did this, so I was, y'all, I was fighting them niggas. I was fighting to stay out of that shit.
But see,
So I didn't want to
it
be
was
in none of that
different.
shit.
It was different. You had different. Like he could stay across the street over here, right? I
Yeah.
can stay across the street. He could stay on the other
Yeah,
on
I
the
know,
other
I
side.
get that.
We was cool as a mug, but guess what?
When that color
But
came,
that's what I was saying. We grew up in a square with in that brick square, bro. You couldn't come in there and fuck with
Nah,
us.
Yeah, we
bro.
was a hood.
We was a hood.
We was
When
more
that
of a
color
neighborhood.
came,
No,
but see-
well, didn't nobody in our neighborhood.
Man,
We didn't know.
man,
but
you
we
couldn't
never
come in the
claimed.
course and fuck with us
It's like
at all.
I ain't never
Period.
been down.
You say what?
I ain't never been down with no.
You say
shit.
what? What?
We ain't never been down with
Nobody-
no Pacific
like,
gang.
Like,
Right.
we ain't never joined
You
a
said
gang.
the
We
courts?
Yeah.
cross the
know
road.
that.
hey, look, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie to
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
I grew up in a household to where
But
it was
that's why
niggas.
we was
Hold
able
up,
to
no,
move
listen,
around.
Listen. Man, in my house, I was a blood, and all my friends was different gangs because my brother didn't gang bang.
Nope.
So he was just friends with everybody.
No, so if you was cool with my brother and you coming on 4906, you 100. You solid.
Yeah.
So we gonna make it work that way.
Was it because of business, or was it just because your brother was cool?
It didn't matter what the fuck it was.
Okay.
Hey man,
Your brother said it, and that was it.
yeah, he ain't lying about that because
Yeah.
You ain't playing about my brother.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. And that's just respect. I mean, you know.
So with that being said, I had a daddy. We grew up without my mom in my house. Everybody else had their mama.
So your brother was the.
My daddy was the motherfucking Furious Styles of Kings Highway in Louisville. A motherfucker can kill somebody and come, hey, Pops. 2:30 in the morning, knocking on the door.
Cool. The mics, bro.
I was just, you know,
Come on, man. No, I'm just saying.
yeah, but like I said,
Okay,
on that,
for real, dog.
on that, I knew.
Hey,
we
we
gonna have
gang
to-
bang, nigga.
we gonna have
some
to-
G's.
No,
Yeah.
no, it wasn't that, man. It was, I was curious, man,
Took
because I
gang
kept
bang
seeing
on.
old boy, you know what I'm saying? Man, what this dude got all this, you know what I'm saying? And
Him talking about him?
No,
Oh.
I'm talking about the blood dude I met, and my parents didn't know my parents. Nobody knew. I snuck out of St. Louis, went up there to Chalk. I ain't gonna say I got in. I know I got in. You know, it wasn't easy. You know, but I got there. You know what I'm saying? But
That's a lot of St. Louis. People don't go move to other places to go put themselves in different situations and change that shit either.
you know the difference between
St. Louis people do that.
Hey, yeah, welcome back to
A lot
go
more
ahead.
than what I think they do.
Christmas.
What's the difference between
supposed to
St.
be,
Louis and
a Christmas
and
party.
The thing I seen down there
But
was they move different.
People
It's
move,
my
yeah.
fault.
Yeah, they move
Togetherness.
it's totally my
You gotta
fault.
watch yourself.
Yeah.
I take the
You know what I'm saying?
blame.
'Cause I got
No, ain't no togetherness.
I got a whole earful of
You already
for
know.
about 2-3 hours while I was down there. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And you know, I look at
Oh,
like
they have a
this,
party.
man.
They had a pizza party.
Just what you
Oh,
were
okay.
saying. I'm from the West, but I done stayed in different parts like the
What
South,
time is
the
it?
North, different. You know, I knew,
Okay.
and it was so crazy. I used to come on people's sets. I was number red on.
You
And
gotta
they be like,
understand
who is
people.
this nigga? Man, you can't question that. He's certified by him. Because I knew who ran the neighborhood and who was what. He good. Y'all can't, you know. So that's why I be telling all these young guys, it ain't about trying to get your respect right then and there. Earn your respect, bro.
So what? So let me ask you a question. So, just getting back
Let's
to
get
what
back
we,
to the
just
questions.
getting back to what we
Can
were
we get
talking
back to
about.
some
Yeah, we're gonna get back.
Christmas shit?
Hold on. Real
Dave
quick,
was
Man,
on
y'all-
some Christmas
real quick,
questions.
because
I'm just gonna let
they
everybody,
cooking
you
real
know.
good, man. And you know what? This is Christmas season, and this could be a gift to somebody, man. Somebody might
yeah.
need to hear this. Some younger viewers or some people that's viewing
Yeah,
this,
tis
they need
the
to hear
season
this. They
to
need to
be
hear my
jolly.
man Jimmy's story. They need to hear Kuzo. They need to hear their story. And this is like a
this is-
gift that's invaluable. But anyway, family. So what changed it though? Okay, we understand that people chose sides, red or blue, whatever.
Morals and
in the church
values.
neighborhood. What changed it though? Why did St.
Morals
Louis
and
get
values.
to
What you mean? Why St. Louis went the way they?
what changed it? So how was it? So comparison and contrast.
Following.
The way
That's
that
how
it, the way that
changed.
it was before. You said the drugs didn't do it. So the gangs did it. How did the gangs change it?
Because we went apart. That's just like if I've been knowing Dave for
You
years,
follow
he was a
somebody
crip.
else shit.
That's what I'm trying
And I
to
can't
read.
mess
Morals
with
and
you no more.
values.
That's why
bro.
you say you ain't talk to a motherfucker, but you see a motherfucker and you
morals and
just.
values.
You couldn't. It was like me and Dave because Dave wouldn't inch it on because me and Dave is tight. It ain't about Dave. It's about your homies that's in the clique. Cause you gotta understand, back in the days when we came up, if one of us had a fight, everybody was fighting. Nigga, if you get in that fight, guess what you finna get when you get back to the hood?
A black guy.
I ain't gonna lie
Everybody
to
finna
you.
whoop you.
See, that's why I just used to
They
fight
remember
everybody
Gordon,
myself.
Regardless.
Hey,
I'm
re-
No,
stupid.
I'm just saying
Hey,
though,
remember
regardless,
Mario Van Peebles?
we would if it's just like say
Come
it's all
get
y'all
everybody.
together.
I know what you're
Me
saying.
and Dave get into it. It ain't no standing there. Ain't nobody standing. Hold on, dog. We keep.
Hey, sometimes
That's
I
how-
have
that's
to
how-
listen,
that's how
Tony,
it goes.
Dave.
Yeah, you ain't never
Here's
had
what
no
I'ma
fight.
tell
Only
you.
fight you
Listen.
had was with me when nigga. When we
Listen,
was kids.
Who you talking about?
You. That's the only fight
Well, I
you
beat
had.
your ass and a bunch of other niggas'
Nah, I
ass
whooped your
in that
ass, then you and
motherfucker.
Kim
Tonyo,
jumped on me.
I dummy your ass up, and I dummy your ass up now, big boy.
I whooped your ass. You went in the house and got
funny.
Kim,
Alright,
and then
let me
we
tell you
both
this.
y'all jumped on
I
me.
thank God for that
Remember that
square. But
day?
listen to me though. Listen to me. It's for real shit. I thank God for that square because that taught us a different story because they were out in a different box.
Right.
They had other shit. You know what I mean? That
Nah,
was
but we knew we knew all about the gang, knew everybody in
Well, I
the
know
gangs.
that. I
We
understand
didn't
all
choose
that.
to go to no
but
gang.
yeah, we just didn't do it because we had a square that we could keep ourselves
but
in where we didn't have to do that. That's my point.
We ain't have to.
We ain't have to.
Shit, like the funny thing is that y'all respect each other hellas though.
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
Y'all motherfuckers respect each other a lot.
Oh yeah.
What, school?
No, just these two motherfuckers that like to
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Well, listen, you don't really understand when we say we
I don't have
fought.
to.
We fought like
That's my
this.
cousin.
Yeah, you know.
We fought
That's
with
my
the
cousin.
So
love.
that's what I'm saying. You know. But
He already
here's
know.
the thing: as you grow and be an adult, you understand that
There's certain
We-
things you need.
there's certain things you need. He was making me some type of way sometimes,
Yeah.
and goddamn
Say
me. And a lot of it was I was younger than a lot of them, and so that punk shit or that me going a different direction, so I wouldn't have to be in that gang shit. We fought amongst each other, and then anybody that came in there, we fought them.
Nigga, I went to
So-
school with the gangbangers,
So
and
it
I ain't
really,
choose
you know what I
no
mean? So
side.
that taught a
It
motherfucker
wasn't
a lot.
for
I went to
everybody,
Sumner
bro.
first.
Oh, yeah.
It
See,
wasn't for everybody.
See, I left. I went from
It wasn't for everybody.
Benny School to Lexington to Couples to Hempstead.
Yeah, I used to walk through
Hempstead
Couples. Y'all
Hamilton.
niggas trying to steal my hat. I used to have to fight them niggas going through Couples to the bus stop every day.
I wouldn't have
Them
been
the niggas I
trying.
used to
Then I
hate
was
because
just-
I was the only nigga with the freshman
I
era.
wouldn't have been
My
trying.
bad.
Then I
wouldn't-
went to
see, I
Beaumont.
was
I
one
went
that
to
wouldn't have been
school
trying.
with the Bloods and
Ooh,
something.
you
Went
think
to
you'd have got me?
Beaumont with
Oh,
the
ain't
Crips.
no question.
You
Shit,
did.
I know
I did
everybody,
that shit.
but I ain't choose no
I got
side.
them.
Shit,
Listen,
I wore
I
what
come from a
wanted to
different
wear.
time.
I'm
just
like, they
telling you.
transferred
Like when
me
it
to
come
the
when
Blue
it come to
Jacket,
life
man. I
back
ain't
then,
gonna tell you,
bro.
no, I wasn't the Blue
I
Jacket,
wasn't
it was
losing
the
my hat. From the
But you want me-
walking from the west
You want me
to
tell you
the south, I
you want me
wasn't
to tell you the
losing my
most
hat.
important
Man,
part
you
gonna
looking
let
like a
this
light
hour-
skinned
we
raisin.
gonna
over
let
there.
this-
It made you
We're
figure
gonna
out.
let this hour
But you
ride
know
out.
what? You know what,
You
though?
don't start my
somebody else. Or
Just you over there looking like a light skinned raisin on the
That,
beach.
when I was in them situations,
You silly, man.
You know what?
You silly.
Hey,
Look
listen,
like one of them California raisins. Like you still.
I ain't got beat up 22 many
but see,
times.
most of the time I was by myself.
state
Like
break.
them, like him. He was by himself.
Let's look
most
at-
of the
let's
time.
look at it
Hold on,
from
let me
this
get a
perspective,
picture.
though.
And everybody told me you could fight.
That's your
look-
light skinned
let's-
raisin over there.
let's look at it from this perspective, guys. Let's look at it from this perspective,
Yeah.
His big ass.
real quick, because we're about to end up. Let's look at it from this perspective, man. Like a lot of folks didn't choose sides. You know what I'm saying? I ain't choose no side. You know what
I
I'm
ain't
saying? And I was from one of the worst ones. I wasn't even now. I was from one of the worst neighborhoods in St. Louis, Missouri.
What's that?
And we can talk about. I ain't gonna sit in on this still active.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Deville,
Nah.
what was that one
It's a
of them,
set.
uh,
It's a
Man,
set.
every
I'm
I
from
think
one of the
every-
worst
every
sets
place
in
in the
St.
city
Louis.
is respectable. If you
On
gonna
Minerva.
say they
Hey,
name.
look,
Shout out
check
to
this
them
out. Check
Ville
this out.
boys, man.
So a lot of times it wasn't whether or not you chose a side. And I never chose. I never chose the gang.
Nigga,
But
I
I like.
thought I said was the worst.
I like to holler. I like to talk to the females, so that still put me in the trenches. So that mean I had to go to other neighborhoods like the Cochrane. I had to go into the Peabodys. I had to go into the Cosquareville. I had to go into the
Peabodys.
neighborhood.
Like them Taco
I
Bell
knew
chicks.
I had homeboys
Right.
on
From
Simple.
the
on
last
other
show.
end of Simple.
He
I
was
had to
getting
go on
wrapped
wild.
up
like
in
them
his
Taco
bag.
I had to
Bell
go on
chicks.
loaded.
Kentucky Fried
those were
Chicken.
$1600.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I had to
like
go.
that.
And when them cats saying, when I go down to the Cochrane, and like you were saying, I went down to Cochrane, I was dating a girl down there that stayed at 8th and Carr, right off Biddle.
Right.
Her brother was King Snake though. He was Big Crip
Right.
down
But
there.
CJ,
So, hold up.
You was going through there, damn, and you had on a suit and tie. They wasn't
No,
fucking with
no,
suit
I
and
did
tie.
not.
They
were
wasn't
they?
fucking with
No, I did not have on
He
no
went
suit
through
and
there like
tie.
me, Tony,
Yeah,
yo.
they go
We
ahead.
getting out that motherfucker with our briefcase and shit. They ain't fucking. They know.
Tony,
Oh,
I didn't have
the
a
dude just
brother.
going to get some pussy.
Okay,
he
so
ain't
let's
fucking
say,
with nothing.
let's say
He
I
ain't
go
doing
along
nothing.
with
Leave
what
him
he say.
alone.
Let's say I did have a suit and tie on.
Yeah, nigga, every time I
He
leave you
doing
alone,
that.
Tony,
I
I'm
thought
just
you was
saying
them
it.
people.
Hold up,
I thought
man.
them was the people.
Hold up, man.
Suit and
Let's
tie.
say I did though. Let's say
You
I
had
did.
some knobs on.
I'm going down there. I'm going down there to play basketball, right?
Right,
I'm going
right.
down to Hollis Girl
Oh,
to
you
play
hooping.
basketball. Whether I had a suit and tie, whatever, space suit or whatever, they knew that I was from where I was from.
Yeah,
so it was
but they-
already a problem.
They
But
knew
because
you
I'm
was
down
the
there.
love of basketball.
No, listen.
Right.
Do you understand that you can get
It wasn't a
affiliated?
threat.
Man, if you don't have to be a threat. All they got to do is know that you from
I mean,
there.
but they knew you wasn't no sucker
Okay,
either, because
family.
like you said, they
Family,
knew where you was
let
from.
me ask you something, because you experienced Chicago. Let me ask you something, family. I don't know how deep you experience it, Cujo. How deep you experience Chicago. If you from that south side, it's small.
West
It
Side,
don't- West
Jackson
side.
Van Buren.
But okay, so if you go to
Prairie High
another
School.
neighborhood
East End,
and you known from being from another
Malcolm X
neighborhood,
College.
are they gonna ask you or you affiliated or not, you out of
They had to.
bounds. You out of bounds.
No,
I
they
don't
knew I
care
was from
what
St.
you got
Louis.
to-
They knew I was the blood,
They
but
know
I
you from
roll
St.
with
Louis.
BDs because
But
I
if
was
they
there. Yeah.
right down
Most
the
definitely.
BDs, they fall up under, they ride, whatever. But if they're not gonna ask those questions. If
Okay,
you
this
get
ain't no
caught,
game.
you get
We-
caught.
we
But
don't
anyway,
talk. Yeah.
what I'm saying is, I'm down there hollering at chicks or whatever. If you know the top dude, then you could be okay.
That's
Just
what
like
he
what
just
you were
told
saying.
you.
No, I'm.
If you from St. Louis, bro, you can go anywhere.
I mean, but St. Louis is
Anywhere.
different.
If
St.
you a
Louis,
real ass
St.
nigga,
Louis,
you just
You
go
made it
anywhere.
St. Louis is
Hey,
different.
You can go.
St.
See,
Louis is
St.
different.
Louis, St. Louis is your presence as a man.
It'll get you
Like-
indoors
like-
that you can't.
Hey, it's the hustle city, bro.
St. Louis get you
You ain't
ready.
gotta talk. You ain't gotta
None
do
of that
nothing.
shit.
St. Louis get you ready for this
You
real
do
world.
when a
man.
motherfucker talk to you.
This
You
shit
No.
has
do
got
have
me
to
ready
talk.
for.
No,
But
listen,
you know,
no, bro. If you
my whole point
want
is
if
that
you
you
one
still
of
can
them
get
guy, if
affiliated
you a
just for being
man
known for being
from this
a
city
neighborhood.
and you
It ain't
around
saying
the
that you
north
won't
or the
go.
west side,
You
you
can
ain't
get
gotta say
affiliated.
nothing.
No, you ain't, cause man, I still go everywhere. Just
gotta
as I
say
am,
nothing.
I still go everywhere.
Damn.
You ain't gotta say
the
nothing.
point. It's the
We
point
ain't
is,
worried
man,
about
it
nothing.
ain't,
For
it ain't.
what?
Okay.
I earned my respect already, bro.
Shit.
I earned my
over,
respect.
yeah.
I didn't got the head bust in, the locked up, and I didn't earn everything. You know what I'm saying? But where we miss at, we always forget about that, man. Us as blacks, bro. We always forget about how did we earn this? You know, a lot of blacks get some
What
money
we
and
went through
forget.
to get where we
Yeah,
are now.
how did you get here?
Okay.
You went through the stuff. When I came home
What's
from
up?
jail,
That
I
what
was
make
making
this
four-
important.
I was making $4.25 coming home,
Least.
bro.
Okay.
4 and a
That's what
quarter.
make this important, bro.
4 and a quarter. I wasn't making no money. I wasn't making from 4 and a quarter to $6. Then what I started doing, I went over the road. Then I came back home and told for the police for 25 years. You know what I'm saying? And when I tell people their story, they're like, "Bro, you used to be in the streets. So how did you?" It was an opportunity, dog. When I came back home, I walked.
So what are the jealousy aspect? Because we started off, you say the jealousy.
It's always.
and the
It's,
hate-
let me explain something to
Okay.
you. Always gonna have somebody jealous of you.
Okay.
You could be working. Understand me? You got your money put up. You got another guy over here that's in the streets. He jealous of you because you doing better than him. But you doing legal.
Visual.
You legal. He illegal. So your money should come quicker than your money. You know what I'm saying? If you in the streets, your money should come quicker, right?
Okay.
You working hours to get your money, or you might be on salary. To get
Slow
your
and
money.
steady.
Yeah, and when you look at it, I'm mad at you because
Of a path.
it ain't that. It might be something that a long time ago that me and you had from back in the days. I still hold that against you. But you working. I'm still in the streets. But I'm mad at you.
What's my song? Y'all emotional, and you can't let go.
But that's seriously though, dog. That's a lot of that's going on
Emotional.
in the
They
city.
can't let go. What's that about?
Merry Christmas to y'all. Merry Christmas to everybody. But a lot of this going on, bro. I love my city, bro. I love my city. I bleed 314 all day, every day. I love this city. But I was born and raised in this city. Half of the time I walk through that city, and I gotta do this. I gotta do. Come on, man. I ran these streets. I ran with the. You know what I'm saying? Just like Big said, I ran with the best of them, shot at the rest of them. Maybe it was 100 or more, maybe less. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not sitting on her bragging or nothing. I'm just speaking the truth, bro. I'm speaking the truth.
So let me ask you this, bro. With that being said, right? So, do you disregard that
Disregard what?
and make it that motherfucking line, or do you use it to fuel helping them niggas kids that ain't got their mindset set on where you are to be able to
I do
say
that every day,
line?
bro. I talk to young men every day. I got cats
that's what
that's
I
in
wanna
college right now. Cats that they used out here, they way younger than me in their 20s. Used to be out here. When I met one guy, Naheem, shout out to you, bro. I met him. He was smoking water. Never knew that this dude, his family had to tell me, man, bro, been smart since he was 3 years old. Dude go to leave here, go to move to Texas, 3.5 all the way through college. Bro, what was you doing? I was lost. When I met y'all, I was, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mr. Clark too, cause he helped me get there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mr. Clark. Yeah, Mr. Clark.
that's my dude.
Yeah, he put our foot. This is what Mr. Clark did. He opened the door and let us get our foot in. Once we put our foot in, we went in all the way our own. You understand what I'm saying? So I tell all these young guys, man, understand this, bro. What you do is a repercussion. And what I mean by what you do, you got to understand this. It's one way or the other. You think about it. And you know, the stuff that I have done wrong or what I have done wrong, it's a reaction to that. And I ain't going to speak on that. I'm just saying, you know, understand what I'm saying. This Christmas, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is a lot of things that's going on out here could have been stopped.
Yep.
Could have been stopped. Bro.
Shout out to you, right? Shout out to Mr. Clark, man. James. Well, I call him James. Hold on 1 second. So shout out to him, man. His whole thing is stay close, stay close, stay close.
Yeah.
Him and Mr. Bush.
Yeah,
Earl
Mr. Bush, I know.
Yeah. That's Corey Bush' dad.
Earl Bush, that's
Yeah,
my cousin.
Earl Bush, yeah. That was one of my
Come on,
mentors too.
I go back. I went back with Mr. Clark when they first opened. First opened, I was their first cycle class. You know, cause I was a street dude. I didn't know how to go in no.
She was on Natural Bridge, or
No, he went on
first
Natural
one-
Bridge. No,
before they was on Natural Bridge.
They were in Wellston. The
Oh,
old,
okay,
what's the
the
building
old
right there
Wellston.
off? Man, it's the right there
I
by
was skinking.
Metrolink train tracks.
oh,
was
you talking
skanking.
about
In Wellston.
I was skinking.
Etzel, off Skinking. That's over
I
there.
know you. I
The
know
Met
exactly
Center.
the Met
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they was over there first.
in the duck end.
What year?
This is '98.
Okay.
98,
Because you know they had went
Hey,
back.
So
Right.
let me ask
Okay,
y'all
all
a
right. We ain't
question.
got to get into that. but
Right.
Yeah.
See, these are things that make us hustle different,
Right.
right? Like this, the times that we sit here and say, all right, if we can have these conversations amongst men, why can't we put the plan together amongst men?
This already the plan.
No, it's not. I'm not saying it's not or it is not. But the point of the fact is, when we can have these conversations, you know what I mean, with experience, it's so many
you said
things
ain't no
that
Black Wall Street. Niggas can't get together.
You ever heard of rebellions?
I like me personally. I like rebellions. I come from
Nah, but
rebellions.
we gon'
It's gonna be necessary and it's gonna be included.
Let me explain something to you. You got some brothers in the city of St. Louis feel like you wasting your time.
But my time is mine.
That's your time, right? But what I'm saying is, you say get a plan, right? Just how we sitting there talking. I talk to the same brothers like this too. Some of them don't want to hear it. You see what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Because you look at this, man. You think about this. You born and raised in the city. They 800 and something officers short.
Why you don't go get a job
And they
so we
understand.
can control our own motherfucking area?
But you see, here's the
Bro,
catch.
it's one step at a time.
It's not a one step at a time.
Yeah, that's a motherfucking magic trick.
Let me
What
say
you
this.
talking about?
Let me say this.
Right.
Let me say this.
Cook.
That's a
Teddy,
motherfucking
cook.
magic
Let me
trick.
say this.
Right,
Let me
right.
say this.
Cook 'em, Ted.
If you really want to hustle different, if you really want to make an impact in your community,
Right, right.
it's 40,000 police jobs that you could go get. Now, I'm exaggerating.
I don't want to be a cop, though.
But here's the problem. Here's the problem. Nobody wants to do the work that it involves or take the job
nobody
that
wants
it
to.
involves.
But how
to
realistic
do
is
what-
your vision, bro?
No.
When you grow up in a society where 12 is fucking 12.
No,
So let me say this.
Like,
at the end of the day,
no.
even if you don't want to, you think that it's a vision that you have to take on, that you
Man,
don't
keep
want,
missing the camera.
you getting paid.
Why would I want to be?
Hold on, just listen to me. You getting paid,
What you making?
it don't matter.
No, it does.
Because hold on, listen to me
does.
though. Listen to me.
You gonna work
It's
for
a lot of
$10
people
an
out
hour?
here without a job. Now I'm not saying. Listen, I'm definitely not
I
saying.
feel that.
Listen to me. I'm not saying run to public service. I'm not saying that's the best thing living. None of that dumbass shit. Trust me. What I am saying is, if we want to teach our community something, you may not want that job,
Right.
but there's a bunch of kids, there's a bunch of youth, there's a bunch of 30-year-olds, there's a bunch of late 20-year-olds
Okay.
who we could really use that you know that have a leadership position in the streets, that we could take them and get them a police job so that they can not control the streets, but you understand what I'm saying? Police our people.
Listen.
Police our own. Now, here's the thing about that is you
listen, bro. You gotta understand this. You got a mayor in St. Louis City that has not paid. You making coming in St. Louis City $16 an hour, while I can go to county and make $23, $25 an hour.
understand that.
Why are your police officers in the St. Louis City only starting you off $16, $17
It's
an hour?
political.
It's political, but understand this: you still ain't paid the city workers that's been 20 or 20
And they
30 years.
fucked up.
They 3%.
And they fucked
You only
up.
gave them once, but you gave yourself a raise.
Listen,
bro.
they political and they fucked up.
Right, but you gave
Hold
yourself
on,
a raise.
listen. I just sat here and listened to y'all for an hour about gang.
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you about the biggest gang in the country. It's the police station. Politicians and the police
Number
department.
liars.
So let me tell you this. You can give me every motherfucking excuse that you want to, but if we don't push our kids to go be the police officers so that we can control our own streets, all y'all doing is giving me an excuse. And here's the thing: that you push them into a job and they getting paid.
But listen, how can you say push our kids and half of us parents, and I'm gonna say us and everybody that's watching me,
Don't want to fuck with.
nah, that we been they friends, man.
What you mean? Been who friend?
The kids' friends.
But how you gonna push your kids? Your kids seeing what the
Well,
police
that's the
doing.
problem.
Your kids seeing what
You
the
see what I'm
police
saying?
doing to the people now. They don't
Right.
want to be
They don't
no
wanna be
police
cops.
officer.
But if
But
you
see-
want to change
but
something,
y'all don't
you
remember.
have to change
Y'all don't remember when
from
Captain.
the inside.
Now when Captain Clay was on here, y'all don't do that. Don't do that because y'all
I
sat
wasn't
right
here.
here when Captain Clay sat right
I
in
wasn't
his
here
chair.
when Captain Clay was on.
No, y'all. I ain't talking. Yeah, I'm saying Captain Clay. We had my partner Clay Foreman.
Right, I know who you talking
Police
about.
Captain Clay came
know.
on the show. He turned down big money to work in St. Peter's.
That's
to
my
work in
point.
Northwoods. Not,
Right.
I'm not going against. I'm just saying,
Oh yeah.
to work in Northwoods. So don't burn all the police.
I'm not. I'm
Because
not
he
just saying,
wanted
don't
to
burn
make
all
a
the
difference
police.
where
No,
he
bro,
was
my
and where
boy,
he was
I'm
doing.
Y'all
saying-
listen.
Can I say one thing? Can I
my
say
boy
one
Eric
thing?
Bartlett, my partner. I got a bunch of
Understand
them.
this.
I went to
Let me say one
RTC.
thing.
A lot of my
Just let
guys
me-
ended up.
my
Just
brother-
let me
my
say one
brother's
thing,
family.
bro. Just let me say
My
one
Bro, I'm
brother's
thing.
just
fed.
saying, y'all.
Just let me say
There's
one
nothing wrong
thing.
with being a police officer.
I'm not saying that. I'm not talking
One
about
thing,
it.
bro.
wrong with that.
I'm not.
One thing.
Listen. Hold on. 1 second, bro.
Go ahead.
I'm not burning the cops, bro. I'm not burning the cops. What I'm saying is, understand this, bro. How can you? How can you? How can you? How would you want to be a cop in St. Louis City?
Because you want to change some shit.
No, it ain't. What I'm saying,
be
the
a
money.
cop, you
You
ain't
think
gonna
I'm?
change shit.
You think I'm finna sit back
It's gonna take a
and be a
whole
cop for
bunch.
$16 an
Listen,
hour
let me say this. Let me say this to you.
and go through the
Hold on.
stuff?
Let me say this to y'all,
Okay,
man.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
What you
You
trying to
niggas
say?
did gangs in groups. That's what changed the neighborhood. So when you go to the police department in groups, it'll change the police department.
But guess what?
You niggas is talking to me about fundamentals that you already undone. You niggas already know about. But then y'all want to minute how to make a change
Right?
and you want to pacify the bullshit. Send 500 of these little niggas over there to the police department.
How you gonna send them over there?
Because they need a job.
They-
They mamas done
they-
put them
they-
out.
they-
They fucked up.
They ain't going.
I ain't
to
saying
be
it's
no cops,
500
man.
of them. I'm sorry. And I ain't saying it's
They ain't
500
going.
of them.
You got, but
But-
listen, you got some kids out here. I
Hey,
ain't saying all kids messed up. Don't get me wrong.
Turn it down in his
All
back,
kids.
man.
It's a lot of kids I know I done seen and raised up. They parents did what they supposed to do. You understand what I'm saying? They did what they supposed to do. But understand this. I always tell every parent I heard. You can shade tree your son or your daughter from this right here, but she gonna have to get a taste of this. Him or her gonna have to get a taste of them streets. Cause understand this. It's a wolf everywhere. It's a wolf in college. It's a wolf in the military. It's a wolf in this job right here.
Correct.
If your kid don't know
Yeah.
and don't understand that lingo, they can get lost.
Yeah, but we get caught up in trying to teach them that instead of teaching
So
them.
let me ask you a question.
No,
Let me
I'm
ask you a
not. What I'm saying is, I'm not. You telling them the right things. I understand that. You got them focused.
Because in numbers, listen, we can't send out a text. We can't send out a text in our age group right now. We can't send out a text for 100,000 of our friends to show up in downtown square and fuck it up. You know what them kids can do? They can send out a text and 100,000 of them motherfuckers.
But listen.
Cause just hold on, listen to me, bro.
But we can though.
That we could, and we could. But so here's my point. Here's my point. See, now the rebuttal. We can, so we damn sure can. Okay, so here's the problem. We just need 100 people to stand up in the city and say, hey, I'm gonna go on and we're gonna put in this application, all 100 of us at the police department, and run this shit.
How you gonna do
No,
that? Half of the
wait,
people in St. Louis got felonies.
Wait, fam.
Half of the young cats
Fam,
got
hold on, wait.
felonies.
Let me say this. You want me to tell you this? This the fact. Exactly what you said is possible. But guess what? You can't be no motherfucker that don't got no reputation, that ain't been existing in the hood, in the scenery, at the football games, at the basketball games, giving these kids pair of shoes, her outfit third, buying the team
You
uniform.
don't really have to because you gain that
Nigga, you a
respect
motherfucking
because- hold
lie.
on.
You got to
gain
have that
respect.
clout, baby.
You gotta be that man.
You
gotta
gain
be
their
that-
You
respect.
gotta be the. You gotta.
as you're
no,
in the hood.
No.
You got
Listen.
to take El Chapo
Listen,
and
bro.
put him in the motherfucking police department.
Oh, okay.
You talking about
Nah,
what
man,
you
you
talking about?
can't.
You talking about a rapport? I understand what you're
No,
saying. You gotta have.
it's more
You
than
gotta
that,
have it
because,
rep
bro,
like El Chap.
And he know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Cujo, it's a rapport though, because you have to have that kind of everything you just named is based it culminates into a rapport.
It
Because, you know what I'm
resonates
saying?
with building a relationship.
a
bro.
rapport, understanding.
No.
If Tashara had listen.
No. When you
if
say
Tashara,
no,
it's
let me say
500
this,
police
Uncle-
officers.
No, Uncle Dave,
If the
Coach,
Shara had
Coach,
100
let me say this.
Let them cook.
It's not about building a rapport, bro. You have to build a relationship, bro. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Like, we keep trying to get these old cloudy white people names and whatever kind of name you want to, with extreme English you want to. You got to build a relationship.
relationship with the people.
Because guess what? I don't care how many
Is that what
people
you're saying?
I don't care how many people you kill or do whatever you do in these streets. You build a relationship.
So what come first?
Who you talking about? The police
Rapport?
department really relationship
Can you
with
have
the
a
community
relationship
or-
without a
Community,
rapport?
our
The community
neighborhood.
build-
Cujo,
Man,
can you have a relationship without a rapport? I'm not asking it rhetorically. I want to know.
Rapport comes from relationship.
Hey man, the only way I see.
Let's do it.
Let's
That's
go
what
back
all
to
I'm
what he
saying.
was
Rapport
just saying.
comes from
That's all I was
relationship.
saying. You gotta have a rapport.
Loyalty comes from
Listen, the only way this going
admiration.
he just said it. We sitting there talking, right? He just said that. I said this. I got brothers out that I've been talking to. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling them, hey, dog, I want to do something. Half
he
of
say?
them, when you ready. I can understand.
To the
I
left.
got 5 guys. My 5 guys ain't gonna work.
What you mean? What you talking?
Just 5 of us ain't gonna work.
What you mean?
Shit,
On what?
I need. You said 5 guys.
Going to make it happen in a.
No, I ain't talking about the police department. I'm talking about my generation.
Because
My
listen what we
generation-
can do. Hold on, listen what we can
my
do.
generation
You can do what Farrakhan did, and you can license yourself as a security company, and we can secure our own
Hey,
motherfucking
Teddy,
cars.
let them
See,
cook.
that's not.
Let 'em get it
understand
out,
this.
Teddy.
These young guys do not listen. They wouldn't listen to you. You don't
Say
have
they
no-
wouldn't?
They wouldn't. You don't have no street. You ain't from the streets, bro. Understand this. That's the same thing I tell everybody. Understand this. I done been there. I done been in the middle of young guys with AKs on each other. I'm standing in the middle.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. They don't
Teddy.
know that we ain't from the streets. We
He
just
ain't
said where
lying.
we were from.
They gonna
Let 'em
already
know.
peep
That's
it
the
out.
show.
They gonna already peep that out. They gonna know.
No. We are from the streets.
Listen.
We came from there. That's what this
You're
show
not-
is
you-
about.
You're not understanding what I'm saying. From the street, as I mean, my generation. When I mean from the street,
Hustling, selling.
when we was out here in these streets.
Okay.
Because guess what? Everybody always say we was getting money.
You was at FAMU.
But guess what?
Damn
You,
right.
I ain't gonna say street, but if you was street
got
ties, you always had that other little young guy that's up under you right now, that's out in the streets. They say, man, I always want to be like you. I always want to do this. I always want to do that. When they see me, dog, don't be like that. Do this, dog. Do this way. Do this that way. You know what I'm saying? Then the guy that's still out in the streets, they come say, oh man, that nigga, that's a broke ass nigga. That nigga don't know what he talking about.
That's what he's saying
Guess what?
about dude.
Yeah, that's what I mean by the hating. Guess what though? When you get through talking, you can say whatever you want to say about Jimmy. You can say whatever about you want to say. I done lived 51 years through the worst shit in this city. But I'm gonna tell a young man the truth, bro. That dope ain't where it's at, bro.
Hey,
That's hot money.
hey, I made this working shit look good though.
Damn right.
I ain't gonna lie
Hey, bro,
to you.
came home
I
straight
made
to
that
work.
working
Parlayed
shit.
that
I
shit
made that
into-
work because I was in the same doors.
Y'all did.
I was in the same doors with them guys. Them
But what
guys
else
was,
is there
them
to
guys
do,
was
D?
walking up to me, shaking my hand. Am I lying?
I think
being
I
up?
made it look pretty
You know what I'm
damn.
saying?
Hold on,
You
but
know,
what else is there to
myself,
do?
too.
But see, you gotta understand too, dude.
It was
I
hard to walk away.
respected. Look, I respected and looked up to street guys because that's the environment that I was brought up in.
I just
You see what I'm saying?
It was hard to
Question.
walk away.
question, coach. By you being
That's the
shoe
part
guard of the city,
Yeah, good.
you came from the north or the west side. In your time,
Yeah.
and just being having access to the things you had access to in your life.
Right.
Like what make you the person you are now to where you know I can give you a couple of the colors to help you walk past your orbit.
What he lost me.
He lost me. At the end, where you go at the end, Coach?
You can give a motherfucker the
It's
game.
that pizza.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Not a joint.
No,
You can
what?
give him the game.
Yeah.
Right.
I give you a couple of jewels.
Oh yeah,
To help
man.
you get to where you
No,
gotta
what
go.
happened is me being in retail. I was a salesman before I was a salesman.
Yeah.
Me and CCV, my cousin Courtney, that was sitting right here in this chair. I mean, me and him started hustling when we was young. Yeah, it wasn't no dope. I mean, it was anything we get our hands on that we didn't steal. You know, it wasn't about stealing. It was about
Right.
coming up on something for free. You know, we'll hear about
Making money off of
something.
it.
Now
You hear
they
me?
steal like a
Look, but
mother-
we'll hear about somebody
Look,
like a
even
free
son of a
giveaway.
bitch, I can't
You know what I'm
stand
saying?
it.
And we'll go to the free giveaway and get the shit that they was giving away free and sell that shit on the way home. You know what I'm saying? That was our game. You know what I'm saying? Then when drugs kind of came, you know, I can say I'm 50 now. You know, when the streets came into play, it was that I was hanging around it so much. Dog, I rejected it for a very long time. Where
Was
I
it
was
because
in
of the shoes though?
the shoes
I hit
came.
it
The
first.
shoes came
What does
a
that
little
mean?
later than this.
What does
Hear
that
me though,
mean?
but hear me out though. Hear me
I'm
out.
saying,
I'm getting to the shoes.
Was
I'm
the
getting to
game
the
or
shoes.
was the game
No.
better than the shoe game?
No, what happened was, look, this is what
He
happened.
kept the shoe game and still had the game.
Niggas was presenting me
No, he
with shit.
said this before
I
the
thought,
shoe game.
I thought I was gonna be a hooper, but back in that day you had to be tall.
Right,
It wasn't
right.
about skill. They didn't start letting smaller
You had to be
guys in the
6'1"
league
or
until
better.
Yeah.
you could be trash, but
St.
if you
Louis running
if you,
style,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying, if you tall, they was taking you over the nigga that could actually take you to put the work on you. You know
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
But anyway, so once I realized that, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take one of these guys up on this offer. And Beans can attest to that. Me and him jumped off the porch the same day. This guy jumped off the porch with me, and he, like I said, he younger than me, way younger. Not way. To set the
asked
record
that nigga.
straight,
I said he
set
was
the record straight.
59, y'all.
I'm only 4 years older than Beans.
Means how you not?
49.
49.
okay,
so
okay,
you know, so I'm
okay,
only
yeah.
4 years older than Beans. So it's not like we got a big difference. But I'm just saying, far as his household and my household and the people I was
the
coming up
same, yeah.
around, you know, we had the same values.
Fly ass motherfuckers.
But other people I was around had that street, like, you know, when you go over your
They
grandmama
had
house
that
or your auntie
bread.
house that live in a whole
Motherfuckers
nother
was
neighborhood.
swallow,
Yeah.
you
You
heard
know what I'm
me?
saying? You go on the street with them and you come outside
back,
with a
like
look,
back in the days, Burlington Downs.
right,
Back in the days,
right.
you know what I'm saying?
You come out over their crib and it's pool tables and
Yeah.
you know all that stuff like that. So you go out
Snub
there,
McKenzie dogs.
right? You go out there and spend the weekend. And then you come back to the
Yeah,
hood.
come
Not
back to
saying
the
my
hood.
mama wasn't doing what she was
Right.
supposed to
Correct.
do. My
Yeah,
crib was fine. But you get what I'm saying? But you come back from that, you say, damn, it is more out there.
Right,
and
right.
some people take that like, okay, I just want to visit there. And then some people take it like, I want it. I was like, I want that. You see what I mean? I want that. So I was an observer.
Not knowing what
Look,
come with
right.
it.
I'm an observer, so I start watching people start going to jail. That's when I got a job. I was still, you know, I was
Because
one
you
foot
found
in.
out, oh, I
was
can
one
live
foot
this
in.
life with
Right,
a job
right.
and not
I was
hustle.
one foot in and one foot out, and it was less
Because it's just
stressful.
how much you make. It's
was
about
less
what you do
stressful.
with your money.
And then once
Nah,
I
I
got
was
into
about
the, and
having
then
a
that's
cover
what
up,
brought me
damn it.
to.
I'm glad I went to jail, man.
That Davy Cookie, man.
Oh no,
Hey,
you good? You
I'm
good.
glad I went to jail, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So
Cause that
Was
that,
it what,
I'm
what
blank.
was the cover up a big part of your game?
at first,
Yeah, you had to.
At first,
Man, we were kids, man.
But what's a cover up? I got my hustle and I gotta work.
No, bro.
And that's it.
No,
He
you gotta
ain't
understand.
I know.
If you wanted any pair of shoes, you called him.
No, that ain't what.
No,
he
you
talking
don't
about,
understand,
what
dog.
Hey,
was
that
he
piece
said
got
what,
him tripping.
what we said
What that
basically,
nigga got?
what he saying the cover up was, he asked about what was the cover up. The job covered up this.
You know what I'm saying? That's
So
why a lot
that's
of
the
niggas was
basic
going to
cover
jail
up
because
was.
they was making money and
you
buying
put,
shit,
and you
didn't
know, put
have
it in
no
their
job.
mama
and
name
they-
and their
Niggas
grandmama
was getting
name.
locked up in front of Northwest Plaza, bro.
Your grandmama got 2 Benzes. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
You
And
know
shit
what,
like
man,
that.
Dave-
Or you put a Benz in your name when it paid cash.
Jay knew me.
a couple. Man, I've been knowing Dave.
Jay
Dave been
knew
knowing
me
me
from
since
them.
I was a teenager and I was a young guy.
Hey, bro, I
Check
tried to
this out. Check this out, man. He the best analogy I could say when Dave gave the analogy, he said, "You know what, Jay? You was on the sidelines. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We was on the sidelines, and I was on the sidelines.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, we over.
But I guarantee you, watch this. I guarantee you, when we get off this camera, I never said none of their names on the thing. I know damn near everybody you know from the west side.
Right.
I know damn near everybody
Right.
you know from the west side and in the north side. And all the people that you know and that y'all know, they all respect me. No, wait a minute. They
Right.
all respect me.
Right.
I
For-
respect you,
for
so the
who-
rest of that
yeah,
shit don't matter.
Yeah,
I respect you because you're
but
a brother, man. I
but
got love for
historically,
you,
but
regardless of whatever.
but from
you
being
know
in
what
them
I'm saying?
neighborhoods and I wasn't doing what
Yeah.
they was doing. I was doing something different. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I was doing something a little bit different. I was going to school. I was getting on them gals. That's what I was doing. And they had the money to do it. I didn't.
Right.
But I had the finesse to do it in the time where when it now it takes finesse and money. I just had the finesse. You know what I'm saying? They had the rims and the cars and the connections and all that.
I'm gonna raise my
You
hand.
see what I'm saying?
But
I was cold.
One thing you gotta remember is this, champ. The people that's in this room, and I know for a fact I can speak 80-20 on my percentage. It's in you, it ain't on you.
Correct.
So when it
I was
comes to
born
those
in-
type of
I was
things,
born in this shit. I wasn't sworn
sometimes
into
you
it.
don't have to
I've been a pimp.
be the man when you young,
Ain't me saying that.
because you still steaming. That pot still cooking.
I wasn't a man when I was young. I was just out here. We was all like I said, common sense.
It's
We was
about
getting
what
money.
comes from the hard part.
But we wasn't.
No, my nigga, it what come from the hard part.
Right. But
Like,
what I'm saying is
when
you
it
gotta
ain't
understand.
easy.
You gotta understand this, bro.
So then I started selling shoes.
Right.
I thought I
That's when
I
you
was
start
answering,
selling shoes.
I was
It got
answering the
hard.
question. Then
And
I
then
was
you
just
flip cars.
sorry.
I was just making sure.
We
you
sorry.
Oh, no.
Then he said, I'm gonna make sure you niggas
Yeah.
look fried with your
Hey,
feet,
look.
but hop in some whip.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all in an analogy. This is what I learned. Sometimes your connections are better than money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I stayed in the businesses that I was in for a very long time.
Exactly.
And a lot of people don't understand that. And they be like, "No, I take the money. I take the money."
Yeah,
now,
okay.
you tell me the difference between this.
People.
You tell me the difference between this right here. If I wake up tomorrow, or not gonna put that on me. If somebody wake up tomorrow and get in their car and their transmission go out, right?
Uh-huh.
Some people have to call around and price what it's gonna cost to get their transmission fixed.
Right.
Then they gotta come up with the money.
The necessities of life, you got it taken care of.
Guaranteed. All I gotta do is make one phone call, nigga. Tow truck will be at my house, and I have my car.
Wife
within a
break
week.
down, baby. I got
You know, I'm
you.
just being,
sit
you know, I'm
tight.
just keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying?
Just sit
and,
tight, honey.
and that's over me selling somebody. Look, telling somebody about a sale. A
That's
lot of
the
people don't
man you
understand
are,
it. Like a lot of people understand. Like when
You're
I
a
when I
settled
when, when, when I was a when I
You're
was a
settled
retail
husband.
guy.
For these single
Lord.
hoes out here, for these single hoes, they got all
Lord.
kind of shit.
You gotta
They
think
need
about the
triple
character
A.
of the man,
They
bro.
need all kind of shit.
But you see, you know the whole thing is you gotta
That's the
have
character of the man.
you gotta have
The next time Ted does that, we're gonna all take our caps off and throw these motherfuckers across the. Man, I cussed on the thing. I ain't even.
Hey,
I
man.
know,
But-
Jay,
but-
oh, you got your cousins. That's a milestone. That's a milestone moment.
Well,
So,
I apologize,
Go
bro.
ahead.
go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
go ahead, go ahead,
No,
go ahead,
Dave,
go
I'm sorry,
ahead, go ahead,
I'm sorry,
go ahead, go ahead.
Let me let Dave
Nah,
finish
man,
that.
nah. I mean, he was just. I mean, I'm just saying, just really, the hustle. The hustle was the hustle.
Yeah.
The street hustle was cool. I didn't make as much money at Foot Locker, but I learned more. You know what I'm saying? I had a better
Build your
life
character.
because I was living a different lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? So I didn't need the money of the street no more. I didn't need that amount of money to live the lifestyle I was trying to live.
Your
A lot of
flyness
people,
got cheap.
people were trying to, attain a lifestyle that literally that you can't
let's be
afford to
real,
live.
D. Let's be real,
You
D.
can't afford to live
D,
forever.
D,
You know
your
what I'm
clothes, you didn't have to pay for no clothes and shoes no more.
I mean, I close
When you don't have to pay for clothes and shoes,
Character of the
God
man.
damn it, you got money to spend.
saying? You know what I'm saying?
Let's
Then
just
you
put it in
just
a
being-
budgeting factor.
So like people had cars. I was married at 19.
Yeah.
I had a house. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't have to
I was
spend that
living
money.
in houses and stuff. You know,
Hey, man,
my values was different. And like I say to this day, if all my partners had fly wheels. Everybody I knew had a fly car. Everybody I knew. I'm talking about like
That's
my
why
guys.
you flipped into the car game.
Yeah, and then but look, so if I wanted to be fly, nigga, y'all don't understand. Just because who I am, I'm fly enough to step out the back seat. I'm that fly. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in the car, so I hold
that
some
button.
value.
Hit that button.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm
Hit
in the
that
car, so
Right.
I hold some value to whatever's
Well,
going
he
on
say, I
in
ain't
this
the,
vehicle.
I ain't the driver of the yacht, but I'm on
if
the
the driver
boat.
step out and he's a
Goddamn
millionaire,
right.
the passenger
You dig?
step out, he's a millionaire. The other nigga sitting beside me step out, he's a millionaire. Even if I'm not a millionaire, I
captain
hold
of the
some
boat
value
when
to
I'm on
be
the
in the
ship.
presence of these 3 millionaires.
And I
a lot
will
of
be
people
because
don't
I'm hanging
understand
out
that
with millionaires.
because the conversation,
So when you hang out
the
with broke people, you
conversation
don't
is
end up
worth
with
my
just being broke.
time.
Yeah, because they
The conversation is
Cool
worth
job.
my time.
When I,
millionaires.
we talked to the girls, I said,
You know
it's
what I'm saying?
the
They millionaires, man.
value
Hey,
that you
I
bring.
have-
Now,
out of my 50 years,
I
bro.
mean, that's factual, bro.
You know, it just,
Out of my 50 years, me
was
going
combating
over the
with me,
road,
You know, when the girls was combating with
me
about
driving,
the
what I was
value.
doing to 'em for the police and everything, right? And the people I have been around, I've been in presence of people that people couldn't be around. And it wasn't that because who they were, it was the money, it was a different vibe, but I still didn't feel no different. Because I know what I can come in the room and do. You know? I know I can come in the room. You might got $2 or $3 million, but I know we out. I know what I can walk in this room and do. You know what I'm saying? You might feel because you got more money than me. That's the whole nother thing I was talking about, the jealousy thing. You might got more money than me. You out in the club, you flossing, you this and that. Bro, just what he just say, I got values too. I can still walk up here and do what you do.
Yeah,
You
but
might have. I
motherfuckers
understand
lose.
what Dave was saying about that's the presence he in. I done been in the rooms with millionaires too. I don't do this. Dog, I can do this same thing. I'm gonna be dressed just like you.
But Jimmy, you went into the. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Right.
But Jimmy, you went into that. And I was talking to the girls on the show before this
Don't
about
get
that.
into your little
You
love
went
show
into.
before this.
Nah, this ain't no love thing. Jimmy, you went into that situation already understanding what your self-actualization and value was, just about you, not about what you
Nah,
can make
you
or
don't
whatever.
make them nigga
You don't
make
have
you
to
feel
Man,
inferior.
Right.
'Cause
Man, you
they
can
got-
pull
But
up.
that's what I'm just saying.
You can pull up right here. This is the
That's what I'm
club, right?
saying.
Say you pulled up in the Phantom or something. I might get out my Impala. But when I walk in that room, you could be clean, drunk. When I walk in there, I bet you I'm gonna catch your eyes. I bet
Hey,
you I'm gonna
see,
catch.
this-
Don't give me.
I
Don't.
can go up in the club, damn near,
That's
Mac,
just my-
Mac that millionaire bitch. You heard me?
It's
Come on,
about
bro.
who you are.
It's about
You
me.
better step off a bus and do it. It
I ain't
don't
gonna-
matter.
he got
I
a
ain't gonna
meal
lie,
don't
my-
mean
Hey man,
shit.
when I first, hey bro, when I first
Right,
came,
right.
this was so crazy. When I first came home, dog, when I caught my case in '93, when I came
just
home,
watching you
I didn't
niggas
come
hide
home with
and
nothing.
talking.
You heard me? I went from bouncing house to house, trying to find the me.
I'm not laughing at you. This dude just said something over
But
here.
I had to look at that, dog. Just like Dave say working, just like Dave say he was working, I had to look at that like, damn, here a dude coming from the street. I had all this money, right? I had all these partners. I had females around. When I came home to nothing. You heard me? To nothing.
Empty hands.
Miss Shannon, thank you for letting me stay. Sister Brenda, all you sisters out of the house, I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. All y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't come on to nothing. I slept in the park, bro. I done slept in the park before. Nothing. Wonder where I'm gonna get my next meal. Just like what Dave say, the job, right? Mr. Clark. I ran to Mr. Clark. Right hand of God. We was in Peabody. Mr. Clark turned the corner with this suit on.
Trench coat, long
Trench
black
coat on.
trench. Yeah, I know how you do
It's
it.
8 dudes right
you
with
can't
the
go through
Peabody.
L's
In the
just
middle
to
of the
get the
Peabody.
M's, you
They
hear me?
shooting dice. Mr. Clark come around the corner. When he come around the corner, I see that trench coat. What I do? I up on Mr. Clark. Say, "Oh, hold on, man. I got these flyers." He gave me that flyer. People was talking about me bad. Was talking about, "Oh man, you going to do that, mess?" I didn't know how to
What you think made you look at that flyer and read it?
opportunity because I was a young black man, fresh out of jail, ain't never had a job, didn't know how to go sit down in front of these people and do an interview. I come in the interview, I'm sitting back like, I didn't know how to go in there and sit down. I'm in the chair like this looking at them. I didn't know how to do none of that. They gave me, as you call, putting your foot in the door.
They groomed you.
Yeah, I'm like, so this is what the problem was and me going in these interviews. I had the experience. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, but then I looked at it like my felony. Because my case is 30 years old, but it still haunts me to the day. You know what I'm saying? I can't
Let me
really,
ask you this. Let me ask you this. Do you see how, and I'm not, nah, I ain't gonna even say it.
No,
come on,
come
answer
on,
the
Terry.
question.
Don't start and stop like
on,
that.
Coach.
Nah, you heard the
Because
content.
it's a rhetorical question.
I'm
It's a
listening.
stupid ass.
retort, nigga,
It's a
retort.
stupid ass
There's
question.
no such thing.
Nothing-
There's no
nothing
stupid
To
question.
me, it is because I've been in the situation. I understand.
So you
Passion.
want the point of
You
view.
got $1 million
But I
brain.
want the point of view. So
Okay, that's
here's my question.
No, it has to
Here's
be
my
for
question.
me.
Do you think that the system
yeah.
gets tired of dealing with the lack of, because motherfuckers didn't learn the basics?
What you mean? What system? What system? You saying
Like-
school system, jail system?
No,
Work
the,
system?
The work system.
You got tired of what? Who? Just people?
Just the work system
I
has
was-
gotten tired, and that's why they're going to automation.
No, I was told a long time ago. It's about money.
You just
and butter.
conflated two different things.
Money
Terry.
and
Just-
butter.
It's about money and
No,
butter,
no.
bro.
What I'm saying
You
is,
can't say
Money
that
and
then.
butter.
Say that's why they go
the
to
reason
automation.
why
Ask them the direct
I'm asking
question.
a question of,
Don't say
do you
automation.
think
'cause
that
ain't got nothing to do
the
with it.
reason why people, the business system, because like
Times are changing. We finna
it's
go,
hard to find people who want to work.
We finna go to the atomic system. Everything has changed. We're finna change over.
Finna
Everything's
change over.
Everything's finna change. But it ain't the point. Let me explain something to you, man. If you go to a job, now this is what killed me. My partner, his mama worked for the bank for almost 35, 40 years. 401k, all that. How could I be somewhere for 40, 50 years? It's time
Not
to
get
close
a piece of that system.
No. What was that we just had with the bank shut down and everything?
It could be.
No,
a-
remember we just had the winter recession when all them banks had lost and Obama, I think it was Obama.
That was in
who
2008.
Okay. She lost everything. 40-something years, she lost everything.
It started from the real estate industry.
How did I, huh?
Pension and all that.
She lost everything, bro. Just like Yellow. Yellow Freight just closed down.
Yeah, why
You
I
had
said-
guys there for 30 years, lost everything. How is that? How could I give a job 30-something, 40-something years and then turn around?
Okay, because the job is just a business,
I understand that.
and the business.
Let them cook.
I
Terry.
understand that. I understand
Let
it's a
them finish
business.
cooking for you in the gym.
I understand that.
We ain't gonna know.
So you finna sit here and tell me you at home, you done cook, right? You done, like you just said, let them cook. You cook the whole pot of your shit that you wanted. Your food for you. You come back, everything gone. You think you ain't gonna be pissed?
Yeah.
Okay then. So how do you think? I can't get to understand how would people. That's why a lot of people out here today, all the suicide rates and all this. You done been at your job for 20+ years, just like military.
And
They
they
can
shit
fall.
out of
people that
Yeah.
do shit that
They can't get shit out
They
of.
can't, just like the military. All these homeless that we got here in St.
Can't get
Louis,
shit out of.
half of military. It
Yeah.
took the United States 65 years to recognize my grandfather as a Pearl Harbor survivor. The year my grandfather got his awards, he died the next following year. He got his awards 2011.
But let
Old
me-
dude died the same day. He died.
Entrepreneurship is not for the faint.
But I'm just saying,
He just-
we
We don't
supposed
come
to
out
be.
here.
Something totally different.
We supposed to be the.
That's the
we,
only way that you
we supposed to be the
bypass
freedom
what
of
he
the world,
talking
though,
about.
right?
Jimmy, you finish what you're saying.
We
Jimmy.
supposed to be the freedom. We supposed to be the freedom of the world, right? We supposed to be able to move like other countries can't move.
you just have the opportunity to move.
I understand
You as
this.
a person.
But listen, what I'm saying. I tell every black people this. Our rights ain't in the Constitution, is it?
No, we ain't got shit, man.
We ain't got shit. What we got? What they say? Juneteenth? That don't mean shit.
Yeah, no, we ain't got
What
shit.
have everybody holler about? Martin Luther King did this. Martin Luther King did. I understand Martin Luther King did do that. But did we finish what he started?
Well, let's quit talking about
I'm just saying, period. Anything. I'm just
Nah,
saying.
we ain't.
Did we
We
finish?
ain't finished shit.
Us as blacks, we don't have nothing.
Because all we do is talk. Y'all economically don't want to get together
It
and do shit.
ain't the point of talking. Understand this. Half of these Negroes out here, excuse me, I'm saying this. Half of these niggas don't want to get together. They want to keep this here,
For
right here.
theyself, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
What they want
Because they gonna feel.
This nigga
You
clean
know-
out his wallet.
You know what's gonna kill me?
Antonio, what the
You
fuck
know what
are
kills me
doing?
about that?
Shut up,
Don't
pay
get off, don't
attention
worry about
to
what
what
Tony
he's
doing.
saying,
These
yo.
dudes
Somebody don't see your numbers on that.
got more money.
Hey Jimmy, I like what you're saying. Keep
They feel like that they got this money that they ain't gotta join this
We
fight.
talked about that.
We just talk.
No, what I'm
Keep
saying,
talking, Jimmy.
I'm not saying, I'm not just saying. Some of the brothers out here that got that money, that's out here doing whatever they do, is scared to join the fight. I done been on the news fighting. I done been on the news with this. I done got the plaques and awards. But when I come to the brothers like, hey, let's go.
They scared. I get it.
The child support, not no disrespect to some of you women. Child support. Look at this, 30 years, felony. I can't go where I want to go. I still can't get the jobs I want here. I got awards from the
Why? Because
mayor.
you got child support?
No, I got a felony.
Hey Jimmy, go back.
30 years.
Jimmy, can we go back to hold up one
Oh,
second?
cool.
Hold up one
Let-
second.
okay, okay.
No, hold up one second. Jimmy, can we go back to where you? I like where you
Hey, we
was
gotta
at.
let these people
you go,
come on their show, man.
Jimmy,
We gotta
That's
go.
done. That's it. You can
go
bounce if
back.
you need to
Go
bounce
back
it.
to
That's
where
Asian.
you was saying is the brothers ain't gonna join.
They-
and come
they
together.
don't- some of them
Why? Why?
Huh?
Why?
They pride, man.
Why?
They feel they don't
Dig
they big enough to they already big enough that they ain't gotta do that.
Okay.
I ain't gotta get, man, you what, man? I ain't got time for that, Jimmy, dog. There you go. You talking about something different now, dog. I'm speaking the real
So
now.
do you think a Wall Street type of scenario could happen again?
Here?
Yeah.
Hold on, let's hold that question. I gotta
It's gonna
get.
take us off. It's gonna take us too far off track.
No,
All right.
Just let me get him. Just let me get.
You think a
let
Wall?
me
You
keep-
mean the
let me
Black
get
Wall
one
Street
here.
can come
Yeah,
back?
Yeah. To where we at now.
In St. Louis.
To St. Louis. Let's start small.
Yeah, we gonna start small.
It could be if you got the right people. What I mean by the right people is I mean as blacks. I know a sister in banking. What's up, Mocha? Sister in the that's in banking. I know another over here, another sister that's good in numbers. I know a brother over here. You gotta be able to put that circle together.
So what would stop it?
What will stop it from happening? Us.
Why? That's the last.
Us, period.
What aspect?
It's always going to be something in the black community that's going to stop another black person because in St. Louis, we cannot stop hating on each other.
All right, cool.
No,
Cool,
that's
real
what
quick.
you want to run with.
Real quick. Come on. Come on.
That's your Chicago ties. Look, on my life, I'm gonna tell you just like this. Niggas in this city, they go get it. The problem is, I can't sit in the room like this
What they go get?
because of. I don't give a fuck what you go get, but if you hold it, if you sustainable,
Right,
if you got progression,
right.
integrity, loyalty to yours, that's all I'm asking for.
Okay.
Bottom line, you can't sit in a room like this.
Who can't sit in a room like this?
Niggas.
Oh, niggas. Yeah, you're right.
From here,
Right.
because of whatever your affiliation and your existing ties is, so on and so forth.
From
early.
No. Well, let me finish.
early.
Let me finish.
Okay, okay.
But it's very few.
Cook, cool, Joe.
Come
Cook.
on, cool.
Cook it
Very
up.
few. When you sit in that, when you get them to that room, and you say, "Hey, bro, we need to go sit with them guys."
Bring them
hey,
to me. I'll make the
Hey,
black
hey,
one.
hey, hey! Everybody in this room got that person that they know that. Hey, we need to go sit with them guys.
Bring them to me.
And
I'll
you
tell
sit
you how to
down.
make
Guess
the
what
black
happened?
one.
Guess what happened? Then you got
I've been to the governor's office.
You ever
and
seen
gave
you got 1,200 square foot apartment building complexes set
I believe you.
to
got
open
three
in
blocks.
2024
We got 3
August.
blocks.
Have you ever seen a real crackhead?
I don't need a real crackhead. I
Have you
live
ever
a
been-
real
listen, Hold on.
crackhead.
Have you ever been around a real crackhead?
I lived a real crackhead.
Okay, then. So if I got some, listen, hold on. I'm just trying to explain. I'm trying to give them a story right quick.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
we gotta.
Okay, we
so
finna get out.
We gotta really wrap this up. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Have you ever been around a crackhead, right?
Lived one.
Okay, so if I got some dope sitting right here on this table, that dope fiend gonna fiend for that, right?
They're gonna take it most likely.
Okay, then. So That's just like the young brothers. If I'm feeding this to this young brother, or what knowledge I'm trying to give him, he gotta have in his body.
He has to want to accept it.
To want to accept.
But are you
that.
smart enough? Are you smart enough to know that he gonna take the cheese? Or
The
you
problem
gonna,
is,
are you
let me
gonna
say
give
this
him
to
a
y'all, too.
motherfucking complex?
Hold
to
on.
make
Let
him
me
get
say
the
this to
cheese?
y'all too. None of you motherfuckers are educated in a teaching way to give it to the student. I'm not saying it. Just listen to me.
We educated.
Listen to me. Not y'all.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God! See, that's why we can't get.
That's
nowhere.
why we can't have
That
it.
was the perfect
Right,
example.
right.
You hear what I
Thank
said?
Live
Nah,
moment,
yeah.
right there.
I'm a teacher.
on the show. That's
I'm a
why
teacher.
we can't
I'm a
have
teacher.
nothing.
What you
y'all.
teach?
When
Live
you're
moment.
trying to
Misconception.
show
If
students
we wouldn't have been
how to
here,
congregate with
it
each
coulda
other
went
to,
totally
to
left.
bring their different businesses together.
But see, we are brothers, so when the
No,
When
it
we in
would've
the
went-
streets, we
Well,
talking. Hold on, listen to me.
wrong,
When
bro.
we in
Don't
the
say that.
streets, we talking in a different format that it's not being captured in a way that it's educational for people to do what you just said.
But how close is your reality how close is your reality to theirs?
Understand this. I'm gonna give you this educational
How close
thought,
is my reality?
and I'm gonna leave because I know
to
we got to
theirs,
go.
the person that I'm talking to.
If you got,
Jimmy Cook last.
if I'm gonna give you this reality. Just say, for instance,
What you looking for?
I got 5 young guys sitting on this side, and I got 5 young guys sitting over here. I got 20 keys sitting right here right on the left side of me. I got a job right here where you can drive a backhoe or track hoe, making $50, $60 an hour.
Fireworks?
Blow it.
What side you think they gonna take? What side you think they gonna take?
But is it because of opportunity
It's not the opportunity.
or easiness?
No,
Depend on-
it's the cats. I'm just saying. Say you take 5.
Is it because of their background and they just want to choose that
Understand
way?
this.
It's a lot of different
How
factors
can
in
you
there.
tell a young? I be around him every day. How can you tell a young guy that's not really acknowledging what you saying? All they know is about this Draco and these
So
30
once
drums.
again, y'all want to give me excuses about
I'm not giving you no
I
excuses.
can't
Your
get 50
presence as a
kids.
man has a lot
I
to
just
do.
need
understand.
50 kids to join the
I'm not-
police department.
I'm
That's
understand
it.
This.
I'm trying to get 50 kids
Just
to join the
what I
police
just
department.
said. If
That
I
ain't
got 20
happening,
keys
G.
here and I got a job for $65 an hour, which one you think they gonna take? What you think they gonna take, bro? If they been running the streets with Draco?
They gonna take the drugs.
I just set this opportunity right here for you. That's real, Dave.
Y'all good.
Reverend
Let y'all
Dave.
do y'all. Let y'all do
But
y'all.
I'm just. I know
We ain't gonna never
get up out
change
here.
shit unless y'all change the
I don't give a
conversation.
fuck what neither one of y'all say. At the end of the day,
We ain't gonna
when
never
it,
change
when it
shit
comes
unless y'all
when
change
it
the
comes
conversation.
to these kids, bro, you gotta build a relationship and a rapport with them, and within that, that's how we start teaching them things that's gonna make them make sense
But they got
to whatever they got.
They gotta
the
want
strong
it dirty.
part.
They gotta want it
Bro,
dirty.
like you gotta realize.
Do you think that they,
no,
hold on,
look.
do you think that they
guess
learn
what?
better
Guess
by
what?
talking or showing?
Into
Pull up.
action, man. Being there, bro.
Okay. All
Pull
right,
them
so
to the side.
Here's my thing.
Pull them
Being-
to the
it's
side,
being
sit
there.
down,
Here's
right
my
look.
thing. Here's my thing.
For every 10 kids in the hood, nigga, 3 of them got a daddy. And one nigga gonna be a coach, and he gonna coach all the other 7. And guess what? He gonna be their daddy because they love him, because that's their coach. So guess what you gotta do? You better be their motherfucking daddy.
Right. But
Period, point blank, bro.
it's
And then that's where we get it to them. That's where we start telling them, hey, you real good with numbers. Let me show you how engineering look. I work in, I'm a smart nigga. I got out the
Yeah,
hood.
agriculture, whatever it is. Just,
I got friends
I
that do
cannot-
engineering. I got friends that do this and friends that do that.
Yeah.
Let me introduce you to him. He gonna be
Yeah.
word.
But
But
them
look at
steps-
him like he from the neighborhood. He
them steps
different.
ain't gonna go like that though. All right off hand.
Eat his food.
Cause half of
Understand his coach.
half of them popping the pill.
Come on, dog.
Half of them snoring. Half of them popping the pill. You don't know. You gonna find that out.
Damn,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
done got the kids popping pills.
Hey
and
man, I'm just
snorting
being.
and shit.
I'm just
They
being
doing
real,
it by
bro.
themselves.
Hey, yeah.
I'm just being real, bro.
Fuck you mean? He talking about they
being
got
real.
the
We'll be
kids.
right
Ain't nobody
back.
got the kids doing
Asia
nothing.
Miles.
They doing that shit by themselves.
All right, child, I think I gotta-
That lady said, wrap this shit up, get the fuck on.
Hey, look. Look what father said.
Hey, if you gotta go, we sorry. We sorry.
Boy, you better get off this lady shit.
sorry.
Talk about
We sorry. If she gotta go, we sorry. Let's hurry up, y'all.
Look what he said.
Let's hurry up.
Shit, Foot Locker was a great
Oh
hustle,
yeah,
baby.
I didn't even get a chance to get into that though.
Yeah.
But we got some folks
Merry
coming up,
Christmas.
y'all. This
Merry
our-
Christmas,
Holla,
baby.
We want to thank my
Jimmy.
brother
Jimmy.
Jimmy for coming through.
Shout out,
coming
shout
through.
out, shout out.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. Jimmy, we in the building. We're going to have him come back and we're going to get a little more on his story. I don't really know his story. We're going to have him
Show
come
that.
back. We're going to do a Street Champ segment. He'll come back out and we'll take
We
care of
definitely
that.
gonna do that, dog.
Yeah, y'all, but we appreciate everybody. Hey, y'all, we're going to be right back. I'm just going to change this so I can flip this music on real quick.
We done.
Oh, yeah.
All right, y'all. I'ma holla at y'all. Peace out.
We got to do some, take some pictures. Pictures. Ah. Woo-hoo. Woo.